That was the last episode. Oh wait, that's not supposed to be up there. Sorry.
Don't
Cut
let
that
them
out.
see our secrets.
Cut that out.
Are we live?
We are.
Ooh.
Hey, I guess.
Yay!
Hello, pulpits.
Oh, Calvin, did you switch the setting on the microphone to the right?
To radio or whatever.
Oh wait.
You're the silver guy.
Yeah, we want to
Mhm.
watch the people.
You're in the hot seat there, man. Yeah.
I think the silver mic was like $10 cheaper than the black one.
So
at that
Triumph,
point,
maybe
so
if
I'm
you're
like,
watching that
I don't
chat
know
heavily,
how it
there's
is.
questions.
So I just wanted
We
to
should be able to
Chat,
see
right?
it. We should be able to
And
see
ask
it.
it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Or no, wait, that's the
That's the video.
I'm also trying to do my bodily duties of banhammering anyone.
And here you go. I'm gonna
sweet.
go Tunxia. Are you ready?
Oh,
Go
Wrong way! Other way!
Boom. That's how the fusion goes wrong.
Yes, boom. We did that. That's pretty bad. I felt the transformation digitally right there.
Fritz, what are you doing? That is Fritz. Right?
Trying to
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if we have any viewers yet, but if you're there and watching now or watching some VOD, this is the OddLot recap special.
Mm-hmm.
We're here watching the last episode of the actual OddLot campaign. Hello and all those great people. And because, you know, we want to...
It's been 7 months.
Oh my
So,
god.
7 months!
man.
7 months!
So yeah, we need to refresh ourselves, and we thought maybe if you're out there in the audience and you want to see it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great time to jump in because you'll actually kind of know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like we will. Hopefully.
Maybe, especially me.
Our forever DM.
How do you want to go about this? Should we? We can.
Yeah, I do know everything.
Do you want to play this?
I haven't forgotten much.
Do we want to play this first, or do we want to reminiscent, or do we? What do you want?
We could just talk about how we got started.
Oh, dude! Actually, I'd love to hear that story.
Yeah, that would be fun.
How far
How
back do
did
you
the
want to go?
game? How did the game come together?
Well, how far back do you want to? Should we
But
take
it
this?
evolved out of...
Yeah.
We played a 3.5 game together.
We did.
It was run by one of our students.
Yep.
Then we played a 4.0 game.
Yeah, I was running DM for that. That was a small group. That was me, you, Dan, our other guy Blake, and Ryan chipped in for that a couple times.
Yep. And
Um,
then 5th edition came out.
yeah, we decided to start playing again.
Started as sort of like a beer and pretzels type of game.
Yep.
And it was Travely,
Yeah.
me,
yup.
Dan,
Mhm.
and Blake, who's no longer playing.
Yeah, he had the dwarf that you found his feet.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that was
Yeah.
right. Yeah, we had
Leffe.
just joined when it
Leffe.
happened.
Yeah.
And
I had known Matt before, but honestly, except for maybe seeing you guys around campus, I don't really think I knew Chris or Dan that well
nah.
before we started playing.
And then Parkinson, you just got hired.
Yeah, well, so I had just gotten hired at the campus, and I was working with Dan in a club, and Dan had always like talked about this secret like D&D club, not a club but a group, and I was like, Dan, I play, man, and I was trying to like say, Dan, I want to get in this thing. But Dan never took the hint, right? So, it was just so one day at work, you know, and again, like Trombone had said, you know, I knew Dan mostly, and I knew of Powers, and I knew of Chris.
Yeah, you didn't like me.
Well, the one I didn't mind you. You didn't like me.
Oh.
Gave an assignment. Anyway. So we were at this work thing, and I heard this guy like from the back row spitting some crazy funky stuff, and I look back, and it's this bow tie motherfucker, and he's just got like this cool grin on him, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna grow some balls tonight, and I'm gonna like ask. So then I got a couple beers in me, right? And I sent him a message quick. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, he
You go out with me. I mean, you...
Basically, he's like, hey man, cool what you said there. I had a lot of balls. Hey, I hear you do D&D stuff, right? And I was like, cool man, cool. And I think it was a day later, like you came by, right? Asked if I wanted to play, and I did.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you had this buddy, and we brought Justin Riddle in.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, and then that's kind of
Was
long and short of it.
our first session the same one as yours, or like
No.
the week
You guys
after
were
or
before,
something?
Like 1 week before, I think.
Yeah.
You guys were one.
How did we pull you in? Well, we
It
knew
was
you
like
from
Shakespeare.
show.
on top of each other.
Oh, because at the Shakespeare party, and I'm like, because you told me you played games, like, and I'm like, I'm like, you got to see my games. I brought you, and I showed them, and then that was kind of that. And I'm like, you don't play D&D with us? Yeah, and I was like, sure, I'll try that once.
It's like socializing.
Probably not gonna work out. Probably not gonna work out. Maybe I'll go for one session, and then when it's garbage, I will leave.
I did have to kind of talk him into it.
Well, you were playing a game with someone else, right?
I do
Remotely?
remember talking to Alex more at first.
No, not yet.
And Calvin.
Okay.
But every time I could get Calvin to say something, I was like, holy shit, that's super interesting.
So
Now I won't shut up.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
my history with goes way back with Calvin, and it's super coincidental,
And Rid.
and Rid too.
Rid
Yeah.
too.
So it was what 2013, I
Yep.
think it was.
Yep.
And me and Rid.
Can you
we
stop the
go
cat?
back-
Stop the cat!
Fritz,
Oh
no!
my god!
Dude, what the hell?
Disaster!
He almost hung up on your trunk.
Reflex saves.
Yeah.
So it was 2013. Rid and I are nerds. We decided to go to this thing called PAX, right? PAX East.
Gaming Expo.
It's a Penny Arcade Gaming Expo. It was the first we've ever been to. Going through, and if you've never been, like, there's hundreds, if not, like, I mean, thousands of people. Feels like 1,000.
Yeah.
More, right?
Oh,
There's just tons of dudes.
Oh, there's like,
That's-
yeah.
But so I'm walking around through the vendors and stuff, and I remember seeing this really cool pixel art game. That like the lighting effects of the pixels just like blew my mind. And I remember talking to this guy, and I remember out of all of PAX, and I only say this not because you're here, because it was truth. And I remember we talked about that game for a bit. But I talked with Calvin for like a long time.
And I remember this conversation too because you started talking about one of the things that's like my favorite thing to talk about, which is like education through games without being edutainment garbage.
Yes.
Right, right.
And how even like a game like Legend of Dungeon can be an educational experience for somebody. Yeah.
Folks is yelling, I was there.
You were at PAX too, Folksar?
No.
Folks, when did you type that?
So we talked, and then anyway, fast forward. What I don't remember.
Years and years pass, and then
I sit across the
2019,
table.
2018?
Well, before 19. So I sit across the table and I see these two, and
Oh, I had the card.
and I'm like, man, this guy is super familiar. But you know what? I see a lot of people all the time, and then Alex comes and she goes, so. Well, here's our card because Calvin
It has
said
like
he
our
made a
email
game
on it or
before.
something.
And I'm like, yeah, I mean, people say they make And so she shows me the business card, and it was like it was like Tetris, right? Everything's working, and you T-spin it in, and it was just like, and I'm like, holy shit! You're that guy that I spoke to for like 20 minutes.
And I was just like, you don't know me. That's not.
You don't know me.
Holy shit! I remember you.
It was the only game that I swear to God, I went home and I bought this game, and I was like, this game is going to be fun, and it was, you know, and it was just. Keep in mind, PAX is in Boston, and we're like 4 hours away from that.
Folksar was there.
And
I remember
Folksar was
mentioning
there.
that.
That's
like,
crazy.
He says,
they're like 5 years
says,
old.
read Alex Calvin, but didn't really talk much.
Yeah.
Probably just like a quick little passing.
Yeah, that's about how much I remember Red too. It's like
It's a blur.
Yeah, it's a
Really.
crazy blur.
He did show up before I did because I was busy doing something at another booth for a little bit. So I probably came in during the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm also super talkative.
You are.
I mean, that's my jam. So,
And I am not.
so we kind of pair up well. It was a cool time. That was like one of those planets aligning things. Man.
Yeah, very
That
weird.
was wild.
Yeah.
Like, who would have thought in a tiny town, like a billion miles away from where we were, that we'd even run into someone who we'd talked to before ever?
And remember the conversation. It was just like,
Dates away randomly.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
The artwork, that's exactly what was the hook.
That was what I was showing, I think. I was like, yeah, the game looked kind of like this.
Yes.
Because I did
Yes.
artwork of both of us as Legend of Dungeon
Correct.
characters, like which is like
Robot
12
and
pixels. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, going into this thing and being like, this isn't gonna work out.
You went into it
to
pretty
being
good,
like my favorite thing
This
in
is
the
our family.
yeah has been quite a journey. Yeah.
Has it not made you step out of your character or out of your nature again? Like with the Shakespeare again?
Oh,
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Shakespeare.
That's true.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, you guys have changed my life for sure. In many ways. Yeah.
Just in time for the AI bot.
So
I swear, yeah. Like,
Fun. Don't worry
everything's
about
going right, and then
So how was that actually for like you original players? You
seeing
started
all
with
these new
like
people come in.
4 people, and then suddenly it exploded. Because Tucker, you also joined really,
Real similar
really
timing.
similar timing. You were like
Yeah.
new to the campaign a couple episodes before. Was it?
So actually,
I'll
my
tell you
first
what,
session.
If you've ever heard the phrase about boiling a frog slowly,
Yeah.
that's
What?
how it felt for me. Because like I didn't really notice that our group went from being a quote unquote normal size for D&D to being a number of players that you tell people how many people you play D&D with, and they go, "What?"
Yeah.
They say don't do it.
We are Vox Machina levels, essentially.
Yeah. Well, you were going to tell your story of joining, right?
So yeah, I joined shortly after Midsummer because Amanda
right,
Morrow
yeah.
actually was like, "Hey, you want to do some acting again?" And I was like, I can relive the old days, because we were big drama kids. We loved that shit. And like, I think it was that November or December, you were like, "Hey, you want to try D&D?" And up until then, my only escapades with D&D were with like a bunch of fellow drunks up in Rome. So we were like just degenerates. So I was like, all right, well, same sort of feel. Like I'll get my feet wet, see how it goes. And I almost died first night.
Really? Oh no!
I didn't
You didn't
really
roll well?
What?
I didn't roll well.
Tucker didn't roll well?
I didn't roll well, but I also didn't know how to role play properly because drunken idiots, right? So like, Mordo was asking me a question like if I was evil or not because tiefling, right? I rolled like a 2. So I said something about like Asmodeus being like the one true lord or something like that. And Powers was like, "Dude, that will get you killed, so let's not say it." You could see like Dan's hammer like raising his
Oh really? Oh
Thor, Love and Thunder. The hammer just searched like.
Oh, I didn't see that.
no! Oh man.
And yeah, I've been real since.
Was there any point, Powers, where you thought maybe it's time to not add more players to this game?
Because after this, we had multiple guest players too.
Yeah.
Like there were points where there were like
10 people around the table.
yeah, and then you on top of that.
Yeah,
like,
that's insane.
Yeah, there was a couple times I'm like, there's too many people. Well, it was also part of my evolution and just understanding to play the game. And then, like, now it's like, whatever, give me as many people as you want. I don't care.
I think one of the things that happened was we got really good as players of like injecting our characters' personalities into the story while sharing with everyone else.
Yeah.
Because when you're in a smaller group, you don't have to worry so much about being in the limelight.
Right.
You can like do whatever.
I think very early on we figured out, we're pretty good at sharing. Like no one's talking in the spotlight too much.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everyone get.
There were some fights here
There's
and
been
there.
moments.
There's been a little bit of push and shove spots, and we learned from those at every junction where there was like some
Tension or
Friction.
frustration. Yeah.
yeah.
friction.
We talked it out and made it.
So I think that's a
Working.
big piece of what this group really was because I remember, and it still happens almost all.
Sorry.
Right. No, don't ever be, man. Like, Matt would come by every Tuesday before class. We'd talk a little bit in my office, and then I'd walk with him to his class. And it was like our debrief session of how everything worked.
Mhm.
And I remember in a lot of those times, we would talk about what worked, what didn't work, what was the impression of this. And we used that a lot of time. You would go to the next session, think about it all that week, and, talk to everybody. Then we'd have that come together piece and be like, hey, this is what I appreciate about you. Or this is what all of you bring to the table that I super do. And I think it's those pieces, Matt, that you wrangled in that kind of made it feel that this group was.
Well, you're all special people, so I didn't do anything.
Well, dude, letting us be NPCs too. Big positive for me. Done it a couple times, testing evil waters, it's fun.
Oh, that DM switch we pulled?
Oh, that was cool.
That was epic.
That was
That was epic because it was like Matt's here, and all of a sudden the voices happen. And I'm like, that was great.
It was really
That,
sweet.
yeah. I will go to my grave thinking about that shit was sick.
Speaking of Oh shit, that's sick. Should we actually start watching?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to actually learn what the
Is
heck
it a
we did
2-hour
7 months
episode?
ago. I'm sure it's a couple hours, so we may have to like
Yeah.
fast forward a couple
It
spots
is-
and all that jazz.
There's some
because
stuff we can.
yeah, we can.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, so we'll just
Yeah.
jump a tiny bit here and there if needed. You did
Well, I
turn
mean,
it off
to
of being
figure
half
at least
some
part of
speed,
that's
right?
going to be an intermission.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we have to
No, the intermission's been cut out.
Oh yeah, we cut those out. I think when he.
They're cutting for the bomb.
Oh, Duck and Hufflepuff are watching too. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
All right, I don't know. Let us know if the audio is too scuffed or you can't hear us or can't hear the video or something like that.
That is
Let's fast forward to the other.
Is it double speed? Did you?
Nope,
No.
must be.
Big we're talking.
Yeah.
We're all here.
We're here. Yeah. That's what matters.
I'll go into host mode.
Look how gross, sweaty and look. It must be.
Just
It
wait,
was
just
the
wait.
AC was going.
Say hello to the people in the future.
Hello,
Hello, future.
That's actually
people.
Hey, that's us. We're saying hello to ourselves. It's us in the
No, this,
future.
wait. Did you hear this?
No. What?
Say hello to the people in
Just
the
listen.
future.
Hello,
future people.
Future peeps.
How are you?
We love you.
It rained today in this past day.
Yeah.
It rained today.
That's why my hair's sopping like brown.
I just said it.
The future started.
It rained today.
But weren't you on our porch?
Yeah, I know.
It's obvious, right?
It did.
Hey,
It rained today.
7 months after, it rained this day as well, past and future fauna.
I hear like weather reports from the past. So I put a weather report from the past.
Super useful. Weather reports in the past.
Very accurate.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't break into old school Hollywood musical mode.
If I was, it would be part of my quartet and stuff. And no, I would not have done that in the rain.
Interesting. There's something about you that I didn't know before.
Well, at least you weren't like dancing in the moonlight, maybe because it was an iPad. Sorry.
I have to.
Oh, this is before pun gun again.
Yeah, this was
This is long before pun guns.
Heyo.
We're not well
Get
versed.
away with that gun.
I'm gonna just do
Yeah.
Easter.
Here we are.
Well, no, we
No, we had a couple.
Yeah, no,
Probably brought some in the fall, I think.
like Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Okay. So good to see that we're here. Glad we're all here. Yeah. So I know I'm a little. This is our last session of OddLot for a while, unfortunately, because someone's job schedule, Mr. Trump's job schedule got switched, and that's so.
Lost the Monday nights.
You got scouted by NASA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Monday.
You have to test in the tubes.
That would be cool.
Why didn't we have it? But wait, that
What?
doesn't mean that there's not going.
The first time we shot with the phone was
yeah,
Easter
a year
ago?
doing stuff.
Because he pumped us. He led us in a
I did
prayer.
the Samuel
It
Jackson.
must have been.
Campaign.
Correct.
Gosh.
I guess we just didn't want to shoot you for dancing in the moonlight.
Well, it was
I can't
song
Maybe
reference. It
half.
was
It'll be fine.
We'll
good. I
try to
haven't
open
shot
the
anybody but you
door.
for a while.
It's tragic.
Oh my gosh, you people are doors. You're terrible.
Better tapestries.
That
That is an
well,
infamous
yeah,
episode in my mind.
We gotta rewatch
The
that.
doors and the tapestry and the
next
book
month.
for.
Yeah, that's a little.
You got in so much trouble.
Gonna have an obvious.
Dude.
Pausing for a while, but we'll pick up with Cyberpunk.
I'm not that sad because I'll still see them free.
Yeah.
And hunters. We still
No, you're
Yeah.
Coming of another school year of employment.
Yes. But
okay.
announcements. So we didn't talk about that. Talked about table stuff earlier.
Cool,
Good.
so I see what you did there.
Yeah, I adore.
We adore
So far.
Yeah, well done, Tim.
You can't be shot for a pun. You can shoot him
15-20
better
minutes.
shot.
Hey, it's not Tim's game. Tim, I gotta talk to you.
Oh, yeah.
The little line thing is going.
You're whatever. It's fine.
I think you said.
Folks are
here.
supposed to tell us.
I think you
Both
said
are in, and bathrooms are both in.
No, I said it
so
here.
they'll-
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I just have,
no
you know,
more
the same
bathrooms.
group.
if they're
That's
named.
beautiful. No more.
Alright.
I don't think Kip Up
I
even.
did it.
Kip Up was.
So
We should
Wonder
wear the
Woman
same
Wednesday.
things.
Man, yeah.
I had that shirt on 2 days ago.
With a brand new
That shirt's fake.
patch number.
You know, did you wear that?
What?
We were on the same page and then we weren't.
Shush.
Okay.
Carry on then.
With a little fist bump high five.
Yeah.
And then when you go do it like that.
It is frustratingly hard to hear what anybody is saying. I can't wait for the new microphone.
We just became a
Oh
meme,
my
so-
god.
Good job.
At this
So-
point, we
so
were
that-
still
that's a
kind of
recap
bad about
of
talking
awesome.
over each other. We had like a couple months where we just couldn't stop doing
Fucked on
it.
Sunday.
I blame all the
Good. Yeah.
the Rona
Anything else?
times.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Oh my
yeah.
god, it made everything messy.
It's just like on a
Put
journey.
on
It
right
started on Calvin's lap.
I'm trying to wreck everything, friends.
Oh yeah, he's circumventing.
The
Alright.
polygraph test determined that was a lie.
Leave Vitiglio alone.
Do it.
You poor boy.
Why would you tell my
I heard that, I'm sure.
The audacity.
Anyway, good. So,
Do not question the cat.
Oh, we're getting into it. I heard a so.
Oh, we don't have music.
That's my teacher cue. Oh yeah, we all quiet down.
But you do
Yeah, we're
have to,
behaved.
how does that sound?
you do have to wrangle kittens 90% of the time. You do an excellent job at it.
You're back.
They just spin.
See? Wrangling kittens.
Okay. And this is, I think, it's a wire track anyway. Okay. Anyway. So, last time, after
The
the
recap of
epic showdown with Gavin, you picked up the pieces, set up a bivouac, started to attend to the town members, Marguerite, and all those other and several other things along those lines. Although much of our time was spent with figuring out the sort of new mystery of Gavin's secret laboratory. Vats of these glass containers holding 9 clones of Marguerite.
Down in the spy.
And
This is
wires
actually really
connected to
Little
Marguerite.
gold spy.
Both Snow and
Gavin,
Jerry
Gavin is your
at the bottom of it, and at
brother?
all of it at the very end.
Yes.
What?
Sort of.
Perform surgery,
Human brother?
particularly Alvin.
I didn't see that come.
Right, and you pulled out a tiny Tiamat baby.
T-Mat baby.
Yeah, which you promptly pulled in half and squished all the heads.
Wishbone pie.
And
Yeah.
already had legendary actions.
And already had
Oh,
yeah.
they're 5 seconds old.
period,
And
we
then
don't know what happened. Listen, as soon as it came out, we wishboned it.
Yeah.
Pulled it apart, but that wasn't enough.
Jesus, Jeff. Past Josh isn't always what I agree with. Even though it was half a year.
You've grown since
I
then.
wish
Here.
Who did it with me? Who did?
Here.
They're killing it.
I squeezed it. That's right.
Oh, that's right, the bell.
And I think it is spick and span around here.
Other things that were also really cool. During the night watch, because people were distracted. I just bet you could be all being tired after expending yourself, as focused as you usually are. The body of Gavin was, let's see, sullied. The armor was taken from him, as the whole abomination that he created was taken. But Gavin was
We got the jars.
yes.
Got jars.
Yeah.
family insurance.
What was left of Gavin was his eyes were removed, and he was been given what we have now deemed the Newsham necktie.
Oh, that's right.
Category stuff. Don't look it up on Google. It's not safe.
And you also did notice that around the body of Gavin, as well as the abomination, were dragonoid footprints, medium size, right? So it wasn't like larger, but
Hey, Bob.
smaller.
Yeah, we're watching our last OddLot episode. Catch up.
So Soot
And yeah.
transformed into a new dragon.
Sagan's over there because it's warm.
Yeah.
But before that, as he went back to old Soot form, briefly had this, his patron seemed to be very angry, got into his head and it started repeating words which all rippled out to all of you in this kind of psychic pulse thing. And the words were creeping, dark, mucus, tentacles, TWO, and ruby. So,
Ruby.
and we left off with Soot transforming, and he's now a brand new dragon in front of you. I believe most of you have taken a long rest except for you two.
Currently sleeping.
Currently sleeping?
Mentally devastated, on a sofa, still drinking wine.
Okay. So let's pick up. Well,
Sarah,
Go to bed.
have it on the wrong setting. That might help.
Well, we saw it was really messed up, Andrew. How did we miss that?
You missed mentally devastated on the sofa, still drinking.
Stop drinking.
That's right.
Yes, man. Oh, real rough, Andrew.
I'm gonna need the list of words that we got. Yeah.
Yeah, because the.
Well, you look to be incredibly flashy. Okay, well, no, and so then I immediately go down to like tobaccoing, the white fur.
That's
Yeah.
right,
So
yeah.
really
White,
what you look like.
but white now.
But now white. Oh, yeah. It's like original soot. No cat horn thing, no, and it just looks like straight up.
Tobaccoing.
No.
His
White
figure
was
changed.
pushed
Yeah,
in.
that-
The white hair color thing.
Now
it looks like smoke.
You like pulled a Gandalf the White.
Yeah. I'm trying to like go through my character at the end of our journey here. Yeah.
I just this feels more
I still gotta
comfortable.
wish you
You
a
know.
clone. I still gotta wish you a clone.
Oh, that's right. I gotta get on my patrons.
I'm still soot. Soot the what?
Whoa, are you sure, like, when you switch over and you, like, do polymorph, you're, like, changing out, like, all your, like, molecules or whatever.
Oh.
Are you sure you're still the same you?
Brain doesn't know the
Like, isn't there, like, that whole, like,
The whole point is that I am not the same me. That is the entire.
yeah, but, like, you should give yourself a new name.
No, I want to speak.
Okay.
What about like us? No, tooth. That's backwards. No, I don't. I'm very comfortable with soot.
What about, like, ash? What's with, like, Hollywood now?
What is your mom and I'm still your mom though? Because you're different. Remember, you're not the same.
Your mom's not a dragon.
So about these words. It's just like.
Also, I don't protest because there's no way Brad, after dropping out of Bard College, knows the word molecule.
Oh my
God! But we all understand what
Why do we say the same jokes?
True to form.
We're painfully. That's great.
Oh,
So let's get it straight for a second. One, he turned into a white version of what was once good, and now it's a different version. Two, the incredibly beautiful Mrs. Snow.
Oh my God.
She was hooked up to a bunch of tubes.
This
That's
destroyed
really, I think that's a major concern. Because, I mean, I should know.
Do you really think Snow's mom's name is Mrs. Snow?
You think her name is Mrs. Snow? You think
Snow has like a first name that we've never heard before? No, that's clearly not true. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
But it could be.
Oh my god, I should get past inspiration points. That was amazing.
That was like OG adventure stuff.
Everything, I missed everything. Damn it.
Okay. So then those words, whatever Azathoth said, I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know about it. Think about something. Think of something that can relate to those words.
like,
I don't know what they are. The biggest thing I can think of is with tentacles is those guys that ate people's brains that we found down below in the mind flayers. Yeah.
There were a lot of words that kind of made sense.
they have
That's
like
like
tentacles?
Really,
Like,
Yeah, coming out of their brain.
Like the people who are.
That's how, I assume it helps them pull in the brains. Anyway.
Anyway.
I think it's unimportant at the moment. We should go where Snow saw all this stuff happen. Snow and Tyrael found that spot. We should look at those bodies and make sure.
Really quick though, this is a really quick one. I think it's maybe supremely achievable. You said 2 rubies. Rubies.
2 and
There's
rubies.
gonna be a long
Ruby.
theory.
Do we have a ruby?
real quick.
Or like 2?
The 2 rubies, I think, is like gonna cover our bases.
Well, once the coffee gets in, we'll have a 2.
Do we need to shoot him on this one?
Wait,
Yeah, that's it.
There they are.
Yeah. Good. That's not fun.
Reaction, reflection.
We have real life friendly fire.
Oh.
It was good.
That's a nat one. On aim, at least. On aim, it is. You just have to admit it.
Yeah, you even missed the friendly target.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I cringed a lot. That kind of actually.
Rifles are a bit much. They're like if I tell a particularly devastating lie or something.
Do we know anyone who's like an expert in tentacles?
Oh my god.
That's a dangerous question to ask.
Mucus tentacles.
Like really dark stuff? Cause like they talk about like we need like a witch.
Oh wait, aren't
Do we know
tentacles
a
from the sea?
Oh, like an octopus? We could be like deep sea
Okay.
diving.
I get the sentiment that you're going after, and I think it's probably a good idea. What if we asked a god or somebody what the heck that is?
I could like try to connect with my patron. I don't know if he knows stuff.
Or like a god.
I don't know. Which god?
The way that I can communicate with the gods is not a general information finding. I have to present a course of action or a single question. It needs to be much more direct than.
Like, can you just be like,
I'm not sure if I could really put it
what
out
does
there
this mean?
into the godosphere. What does this mean? Or at least with any dependable type of answer.
Where do we
Always
go
being consulted.
with this? For tentacles.
That's still like not a yes
Where do we go
no.
for
But it could be a direction that would give us a hint.
We could ask if it's just straight up
Or we
nonsense.
can go and look at the laboratory.
In the near term, we should definitely go look at
It's
the
definitely on our very easy to
laboratory.
do this. Yeah.
I am concerned though. Are you sure that you are going to be fully you and your patron cannot, I don't know, take over your dragon body and incinerate us all?
Because that would be bad.
Just to clarify.
Sure that can't happen? Because-
Trombone, you were on fire that night.
and it's hard to fight
So,
you.
I wanted to go out
All I
style.
can tell you guys is that right now I do not remember what I saw in the book. And I don't
Did he
hear
pop you on the
He
head?
like tonight did like a tap
the
thing. Like,
hallucinations or whatever that stuff is.
Now he's back there.
This feels very real.
That's why I warned you earlier. Like he pop you on the head a little bit, make contact.
Don't know that stuff even exists in this realm.
Maybe you could just ask your god if there's like if we should
After
go
we
after
go
a
to do a
ruby,
communion
or
or
if
God
we
thing,
should
it's
go
like
after a
we gotta like lawyer the hell out of the thing, the question like we were doing last night.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask him what's going on with the concert.
So I guess
As
just
you're
kind
all
of
puzzling over this and you're talking about next course of action,
Thanks, skip up.
you hear a flapping of these large feathered wings. Feathered wings. Yeah.
Okay.
And you look up and you see what appears to be a vulture. Just long kind of neck. It kind of glides down.
Okay.
vulture size?
Yeah, standard vulture.
Okay.
Yeah. Not nothing.
Pretty big for a bird, but nothing like.
As it gets closer, you notice like there's more of typically vultures like
We're doing right now.
feathers. These have more red, burgundy, like more more silver.
Learn enough voice.
So meta.
Look like it's native to this part of the world. Like belongs in a different part.
Nushu?
Yeah.
Nushu vulture?
Yeah, it's a Nusha vulture. And it flies over and it coasts and it drops something for you, Al.
Oh, yeah, I do remember this. Yeah.
Alvin's getting a vulture package from Newsham.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It is
That was a special delivery.
From package.
Okay. Yeah. I go to open it up.
Flies away.
Oh, it's expensive.
This is gonna happen one day.
Inside, on top of
Wait,
it.
what?
Will your child
And this
arrive
was
by
the-
bird?
Alvin, thank you for the goods. This was because you asked, and we're even Jasper.
Oh, Jasper comes through.
Yeah, the
And Alvin
anyway,
pulls out a jade circlet. It's a little.
Jade circuit.
Jasper's the best in the
Was that
business
for
when it
Gross
comes
Feast?
to magical material
I
components.
think it
And
is.
Oh, wait, in your feast, I thought that was like a bejeweled bowl.
Oh, no. It doesn't look good though? Okay, I'll hold yours.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
No. It's for the magical ability. I needed something to be able to focus the spell through, but now that I've reached a higher level of my druidic powers, there's a spell I've always wanted to cast called Shape Change.
Rare.
Hey.
So you can like be a dragon too?
In a similar but different way from what Soot is doing. Mine's more of a temporary transformation.
Yeah.
It also allows me to cycle through different forms if I ever needed to.
Oh, so you can like confuse
I wonder
someone
if
by
that's
like
what they
touching
used
them
it
as like
for.
a bear and then biting them as like a
miniature
crocodile.
Uh,
And
I,
then like turning into a hawk and stabbing him in the eye. Like boom, boom, boom.
yes, although I was thinking more like if I ever need to turn into, say, a cloud giant, fuck a giant boulder or something.
One sheet.
Or-
2-3 rounds or something.
Just point this out.
That'd be cool. Wouldn't that be cool?
Chaotic shaping.
It's definitely cooler.
But it could choose to do a different change to a different.
Pretty sick, no?
It'd be annoying if it was real though. Could you imagine every 18 seconds
I know all about that.
switch?
Well, like,
Could you like change their
you don't need to laugh.
Thank God.
No, it changes the shape of myself, not other things.
Bit of a square. What are you gonna?
Yeah, you turn
Take the form of any creature.
It is
With a challenge rating equal to your level or lower, you can't be construct undead. And you must have seen the creature. So it's almost true polymorph.
8 more.
But
Yeah.
how long does it last? An hour?
Yeah, 1 hour.
This one has turned into. He could look like third kid now.
That's beside the point. Think of how sick this is going to be in combat.
Oh my god.
Giants, T-Rex. Seen a couple.
It's amazing how often a T-Rex has come up in
Dragons.
flux after all.
How? What is a kraken? What level of CR rating is a kraken?
I don't know.
We're 90. I can tell you that the crystal
That's a serious
dragon.
dragon.
So Dan, did
Okay, do you want to shoot for just because it's.
But you haven't seen it before.
Oh, actually, no, because you can do that. You might want to do. I'll show you some stuff. I've been looking at this because this.
Well,
is
yeah, I feel like this is the players talking to us. Yeah. What?
One of those snails that were.
100%.
Well, can you make
Oh my
ice?
god.
What did I ask?
Can you make
Oh,
some
sure,
ice,
bro.
bro?
Turn it into a
There's just spots.
It might not.
I've enjoyed spice in my time.
That could like get you high. I would give you some.
That's the most, and I appreciate it. No. Yes.
Cursed.
What? You could be a Balor. I've got
Wow.
19 right now.
I hadn't thought of that.
You have to see.
What is
Have we seen a Battler before?
Yeah, we saw 3 of them.
Oh.
We almost got our ass kicked by them for the Sphinx trial.
Yeah.
Zombie mileage.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
I actually got like really
When the
heckin'
Valor
concerned with
does.
because
Okay,
like he
so
went up
you're-
into the air and floated for the first round, and I was like,
Uh-oh.
so this is it, huh? No, but
No, wait,
you had
go
something
there.
very
Maybe
useful
we should
cast
just
during the next
go-
round. I forget what it was.
Watch it though. Wow.
Oh, am I picking you
Like,
up? We didn't want
are we gonna destroy all of these?
I'm gonna go and just hang out at the lab so if something happens, I can come and get somebody.
You know what? With like all this cloning, I think we should go and look and see if maybe like the whole family is not No, yeah, not you. Ash. You're Ash now, bro.
Ash.
If snows.
That's a good nickname, though.
And like
You're good,
walk
Ash.
away somewhere, like, because they could do
Well,
all
the smoke
cloning
is gone.
stuff.
There's only ash left.
So, like,
Oh,
I don't know what happens if you try to
He's right.
resurrect the body of a clone. Like, we don't want to accidentally not raise Snow's family if he does that. So I'm gonna look throughout all their like tunnels.
Shirkir, perhaps you should help with that, being the hunter, and there definitely should be some of us to stay here to guard Snow and his mother, and Imperial over here.
Tyrell over here.
That's right.
Because he drunk himself into a stupor.
Yeah, Nola and I will go and just chill in the lab.
Through the lab.
These guys go and check the tunnels.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
You guys wait.
Yeah.
Ending with the Tiamat
No,
thing.
are you sure you don't want to stay here?
Yeah.
The baby Tiamat. Marguerite.
Yeah, Alvin did surgery. That's what they said at the beginning.
That's right. Yeah.
Any kids, huh?
No. Yeah, oh, and everybody, that got me good.
We had a lot.
Every attempt, every attempt to bring back Tiamat. You really want to fight her? Okay.
Well,
So
I mean,
let's
we
start with the tunnels first, I
We're gonna
guess.
fight her on the gentlest terms possible.
Okay.
She comes down on a freaking rainbow.
stab her in the belly.
Pillsbury Joe Tiamat.
What? Okay.
Philly Matt.
We look forward to Tickle Me Tiamat.
Oh my god.
That's great.
I feel like we're approaching a like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man kind of situation, you know?
Yeah.
Good, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so with your roll, you look at around the area, and you start with like Gavin's body, and you start to go down and afterwards the tunnels. You notice the tracks; they do lead back towards the tunnels, and if you get a better look at these dragon-like footprints, right? And they're not dragon-born. There's something else, but you can tell that they are draconic in nature. And when you go down to the tunnels, the tracks kind of become very difficult to follow.
Dragonborn actually have like
And it's
T-Rex feet.
almost indiscernible what happens. But they do lead you down to this dead end.
Human feet with pointed toenails would be cool.
And it looks like this is part of unfinished new section that was originally part of the spa. It was supposed to be
Yeah, they have like a backwards knee and stuff like that.
And
It's just
but then
it's their
the
heel.
track
That's way
it
up.
stops, and then you're
Right,
you're left facing a dead end with a earthen kind of front.
Dead end with an earth in front. Oh yeah.
I think we destroyed it. Like, we got it
We
easy.
got past something, yeah.
Brad's gonna like examine the dead end.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Stick my hand in the dead end. Yes.
No, Brad's not very smart.
That's not very hard.
Understatement of the century.
Moss, and it feels dank. Just
You gotta hit it hard so it feels like punching.
Brad's legs are crossed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
You're reciting some poetry, I think, in the mini.
You hit the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Punch it.
Damn. Is my hand going through it?
Well, it sinks in.
Yeah, wear
It's
shorts and sandals.
earth. It's dirt.
Shirkir's new name is Kyle.
But as you retract your hand, you get a bit of metal on your fist.
Oh, is that your metal? Like, are you made of metal inside? Is that why you're like so strong? Are you secretly like?
Is that why you're like so strong? Yeah, right.
Bones are superior to metal. Yeah.
If you have lizard folk.
Oh, you like them? How'd you like them?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big steak fry.
Yeah.
Super tasty.
Brad's
You wanna
gonna use.
move some of the soil.
Yeah. Brad's gonna use mold earth, exactly. Mold earth, and like try to find the metal and sort around it, see if there's like something going on over there.
As you start to remove the earth, it reveals like a semicircle door made of steel, and it's got vertical lines. It's almost got like it's reinforced, and it's pretty heavy. There's no door handle. It's just the door. And you see it's inset and then a hinge on it.
Open poppy seed.
Nothing happens.
Is there
Open
a
poppy seeds.
keyhole or anything like that?
Nope.
No,
That's solid, huh?
Yeah. You just did it in person too again. I saw it.
Because I am a dog.
I know.
We could like just try knocking.
Actually, you should make history checks real quick.
This isn't gonna go well.
What do we know?
Neither of us.
I think I have a -1 in history.
I like how they send the
-1,
two idiots down
17.
the hall to explore.
-13. That's not doing so bad.
Oh my gosh! So.
All right.
What is Thurkir's intelligence?
As you
8? Yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
You very
It's
faintly
like
kind of
20,
like
20,
catch
20,
on
8, 10, 8, or something like that.
You
8,
see a
12,
very
8.
faint insignia. And
Beautiful.
An absolute
Absolute perfection.
in Magnum
Could be mind controlled by a 5-year-old.
Wait, what did you say? Yeah. Can you rewind? Hold on. That was I think actually something we needed to know.
That's all right.
Yeah, that was important.
Oh,
I did get a unicorn.
oh, why?
But after that, I remember.
My Brad acting hurts me to watch.
That's good. Good joke.
Actually, you should make history checks real quick.
Jeez.
What do you know? Outdoors.
Doors.
18 -1, 17.
Okay.
Oh, I should roll good.
History.
-1.
-1.
13. That's not doing so bad.
Oh my gosh! So.
All right.
13. Winning.
As you look at the door, you very faintly kind of like etched underneath it, almost like embossed. You see a very faint insignia, and of all people for you to remember, you do remember seeing this. Were you there? Yeah, in Magnum Feldor.
That's
Yeah.
the red walls.
Is what? I agree. I don't
Magnum
pause it,
Feldor.
No, it's a cinder under the Cinder Spine
Well,
Mountains.
you remember
okay.
that?
All the red stone that was
Oh, no,
like.
they know my real name too.
But after that, I remember.
They do.
Felt bad about that. I jumped in the lobby to get
Mayor is
That's classic too. Third care gets screwed out of unicorn horns.
We just won't allow it.
Like, do we need a unicorn horn to get in?
Fritz, you gotta say hi
I don't
to.
know. Somebody there paid the door.
Oh. Wait. We were just talking about like tentacles and stuff. Isn't that from the same place? Is that the place with the tentacle, the mind flayers?
No, that was the.
Yeah, we met my player. Fritz.
What are you doing?
Same place.
What I
Yeah,
remember
but it's
most
like-
from
Yeah.
Magnum Feldor is Brad turning into
Magnum Feldor
everything
in Lime
Zach
City,
Anderson.
inside of.
But he wasn't.
Just still brand it.
I know.
Not
That
yeah.
was
No,
dead.
That was
Different
That was the
fiery
unicorn
hot.
horn
terrible.
happened there.
No, it didn't.
I was confusing a lot of places, you know.
Their Kia rolled well, but Dan did not. The street check didn't work out so good. Yeah.
Somebody volcano, but you do anything else?
Alright,
I'll try and melt it with acid hands.
Okay.
acid hands.
oh, bro, I'm there with you. Brad's gonna cast Primal Savagery and bite the door with acid.
Primal Savagery and bite the door.
You bit the door with acid.
You just see somebody.
My fingernail.
Working together. Never know quarantine.
I was gonna bite. I just
Yeah.
Well, you could go straight for like the hinge or something. Just right
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, that's John.
Okay.
like something out of
Wait,
it.
you make an attack roll to hit the door?
No.
That's a roll to hit the door.
Damage? Or
Well, yeah, you attack the door, right?
Yes.
You attack the door. The things you have to say as a DM.
Don't even bother.
Level 19, you're attacking the door.
Level 19.
Honestly, at this point, I'm
Dark.
sure.
What do I
Hey,
say?
man.
Dark.
I attack the gazebo.
Oh, yes.
Well, space gazebo.
16 acid damage.
Okay.
Bye, Wolfman.
I think we did
Thanks
learn
for coming
less
for a minute.
13 plus.
Kill all doors outside.
Yeah, that's the door.
Can't trust the door.
I'm over the door.
24 acid damage.
Okay. So as you, and what does it look like?
Flying with acid.
Okay.
Blowing with acid. I look out of it that night. I don't know my number was wrong.
Yeah, I think
Have you ever seen a lizard try to break out of its
Try to like melt through and like
Yeah.
And I am trying to break into the store.
But you're met with this kind of force field of resistance.
Oh, I remember.
You stick your hands in, the thing kind of expands and then blows you away. Repels you. And all the acid damage that you inflicted gets reflected back at you.
This almost killed Brad.
Yeah.
There's no other choice, it's just kind of almost like a
And I don't
Snow
care.
cone.
It's like
Right.
Brad. It's like I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, it's basically an exfoliator third area, you know?
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah.
Back in the house. I wonder if I should have said something with
Resistance.
Okay.
Fritz, honey, sweetie.
Let's switch to a different group. What's the next?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
But we're really like,
It hurt.
you know, go from one color to the next. No,
Take care
no,
of
it's pretty.
Yeah. So painful.
And just to like put Konomo at ease, I just cycle through like a rainbow of colors and go back to white.
Rainbow of colors to put Onolo at
The
ease.
same color as me.
I turn into like a pretty much mirror image of Onolo.
That's great.
Oh my
So listen, these tubes are quite haunting.
Yeah, and that's right. We don't want to touch anything until everybody gets here. Imagine if we were like exploring through like the tunnels or something, and like imagine like if Thurkir and Brad started touching things before everybody got there.
Oh, they probably get hurt.
Right, exactly, and I don't want that. They won't do that. We can't do
You
that.
just dumb talked to me, and it works so well.
What
Can
if
you
something
imagine
needs to be messed
Dirk
with?
here,
No,
dude?
no, no. That would be
You want to be better than Thurkir, right?
Listen to my voice up to a certain extent, but okay.
And I just keep this conversation going as long as possible.
Trying to
Yeah,
occupy.
so we're gonna play along with that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
However, I would like to take note of the things around here. Now, we're not going to push anything. We're going to be in complete conversation
Well,
while
we're
we're
gonna
walking.
We're
through.
gonna look and make sure
Okay.
that it's out of
Make perception checks.
Okay.
Now I'm terrible.
If I see anything, I'm not gonna point it
I'm
out.
helping.
You are.
Yes, I'm
you're
helping you
you're the-
proceed.
Yes, I
You're
found a
the
window.
margarita, correct?
Why me
All
wrong?
of
And
them
it can
are.
always be a
Yeah.
bit.
Oh, you're in the lab.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, these are the two that went
Yeah.
to
Okay.
I don't know.
the lab
No.
out with you.
Okay.
Snow and.
Did we
Uh,
say anything that no
It is.
got answered?
No, everything is still pretty much as is.
Empowerment is watching
20.
in
Oh
there.
my gosh, my
Didn't even need to say it.
Plus
we played that perfectly. Well
plus
done.
15, so
I can't
35.
Okay. Okay, so there's things that are happening. Okay.
Things
The
are happening.
infernal script, the circle, you realize that it's still active, and it kind of pulses, and you notice that it's not doing much, but because of your prior experience with lots of magic and other things, you recognize that there's probably because of the magic involved with this, there is two options. This could be a communication device, or it could be another like a source for pocket, like a pocket dimension. In addition to powering other equipment things that are down here. So, the infernal script looks like it comes from the first plane of Vernus. You know, not like you're down to restrict and all that kind of stuff. So there's like other things there.
Makes sense.
And all of the glass cases, all the marguerites, the water inside starts to like bump. And it's like it's like
There were how many more
slowly just bubbles kind of come up.
9.
So often.
It's noticeably getting more aggravated, more bubbly.
A lot happening.
It's slow. It doesn't. It's not like super aggravated, but it does. You know, there's stuff that is bubbles that are rising. Where that wasn't.
Somebody's bun.
And as you are looking at them,
getting a butt pillow.
all of the shapen marguerites, some are like monstrously hideous.
Yeah.
Like with a
That's why we usually take a break.
shoulder, with, you know, kind of dragon arm. Half her face is draconic, and the other face is just other. Just her normal self. Other times, the lower half is like the lower torso.
Where are the guns? We should have brought them up from the basement for Tucker.
Gross stuff, right?
Watching you.
Somebody in chat should keep a timer, you know, like those old movie kill counts, and then like at the start next
Since
like,
last pun. It's been X
how
amount
many
of
puns
days.
in this entire episode?
So, do you know when you were describing all of those things? So, because I gave you that helping, I would like to be, as we're going through and you're making this observation, you hear me in your mind saying, "Oh, look at those bulbous things at the bottom. That's a dragon feet. That's just grotesque." So, like, I'm seeing it, but not seeing it.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm saying it in my head to you.
Okay.
Cool. We're having two conversations.
We're gonna get back into this session, and so we're watching the last VOD we had.
Gesture when I notice that she opens her eyes. Trying to see, just you know, like, so I'm not tipping off. I know.
Dude, you can talk to me.
I know.
Well,
I'm
making sure.
We're having this conversation, and I just do a random broad gesture, and I want to see if she watches where my hand goes. She does not.
Little hugs. Perfect quiet moment for you to do that.
As I'm saying, it's just your eyes are open. They're vacant, but they're open.
Okay. Sure, we can't just touch anything here. I mean, like, look at this individual.
Hold on, I'm looking up spells. Just like 1 second. Yeah, if you want to go somebody else back to this point in time, that would be awesome.
The rest of you, I'm gonna put Snow and Tyrion in the same room together.
Yep.
Maybe in the living room so we can keep an eye on them. Okay.
No, was curled up next to Marguerite.
Yeah.
They'll have everybody in there. That helps us keep
Is this
track
my
of
cheese tobacco?
people who are sleeping or injured.
Tyrion wandering off
Yeah,
that
yeah.
drop to find the bathroom.
Alvin's going to do that classic there's people passed out move where he just grabs pillows and
Audio just went off.
Oh. Did anyone touch their stuff? Yours? Everyone?
No, it is. It's mine.
It's yours?
Boom shakalaka.
We can fast forward. She's Tucker. That's what you do. You did that.
Sorry. Turning them off.
Sorry.
You can fast forward through the technical difficulties since we started like an hour late.
Only Matt's mic.
Now it's on.
Mine. No, just take mine.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hey.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Okay. Continue.
I do want to patrol the house.
Yeah. Perfect.
For anything amiss, any sense of danger, or any of Gavin's handy.
Okay. Making a perception or investigation, whatever's higher.
Perception. 14.
Okay. As you're walking around, everything looks to be in order. You're not as well versed with the home as you want to be, so like you don't really know what you're looking for. And even if you did see something amiss, you would really know because it looks put together still. But you also do get a sense that, outside your half-elven ears pick up a different kind of flapping. Not something that's not a bird, nothing that would flap. It's nighttime still, right?
You're flapping outside.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
Yeah, we talked a little of this, I remember. It was
Yeah.
so
Good
much
animals,
time
right?
overnight.
kind of my thing.
Did we get attacked?
I hear something
You
flapping
almost
outside.
squanched him real fast.
I mean, normally that wouldn't concern me, but it is nighttime,
Mm-hmm.
and we just fought all sorts of horror, so I'm gonna go take a look. Unless you want to? Actually, I'll take a look. Oh, I heard it. I'll go where I heard it.
Okay.
Keep an eye on me.
Gotcha.
Don't let me go.
Honestly, I'm just gonna go with you now at this point.
You gotta stay with these guys.
Oh, right. Okay, you're going off to investigate. Yeah, I'll have it on like the porch or whatever. It's like, I'll just hang out here.
I'm almost casting cure wounds on myself. Like,
Okay, so you heard it above. So we can either go. You went to the front porch. You're outside. Where'd you go? I mean, you heard it.
I thought you were staying with that.
I was saying I'm gonna stay at the house, but like, I think of it as like a halfway point. If like, if Alvin was like at the porch at the house and you're going off to investigate
Ready
him,
to dash out the door.
but I'm still there guarding the asleep people. So
Okay.
I mean, he's the one going to
I'll jump
do
up
the
on the
investigation.
Okay. Okay. Make a perception check.
Cool, Blar. The plate and meatball.
22.
Okay. Going over the roof line, you see something move real quick. And then suddenly, in Marguerite's room, everything goes black.
That's right.
Look at your face, Calvin. Your face was
I want to
Mean
cast
face.
create flame real quick to see if I can see it,
Is that a
or if this
cantrip?
is that's a cantrip. I want to see if it's the kind of thing where it's like super magical darkness or what.
As you create
So
a
that's a
flame,
quick test.
you create a flame in your hand, it sheds no light.
You know
that's
pull
bad.
myself up on the roof and run over there.
Okay. Make that
I
check.
remember this.
No, whatever. That's
You're
yeah, you were so you get up on top, and
Probably the second most
you
stressful
would
36 hours Jared would ever experience.
Oh, I for sure don't have any light spells.
Chuck Norris doesn't lift himself up.
just on the edge of the roof line, right near the eave, right? Sort of looking down over where Margaret's window into her room would be. You see a line of like lizard, like black things that have wings. And like these horns that kind of come out and they descend downwards, but they're all small. They're all not small, they're medium sized. They're not like and they look vaguely humanoid. But there are 7 of them. No, that's not. Yeah, there's 5 of them. I can't count.
Concern.
yeah.
Silent. Yeah, that silence is speaking volumes. Oh my goodness.
Listen closely. 8 bottles.
Does this have? Yeah, exactly. That way.
Any decision?
Sorry, it's cursed.
I guess I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static.
Oh yeah, that's one of the best spells.
Save
It just sounds cool too.
Save it at 19 intelligence.
Against 1.
It's a 10-foot sphere, 10-foot radius sphere, so it's 20-foot diameter.
Okay, so you get 4 of them.
Okay.
Oh.
I assume that makes a lot of noise.
Oh yeah, it's 13 thunder damage.
Oh yeah, I failed. Okay. And as the okay, I guess we're gonna do it.
I was rolling crappy 13.
Yeah, I was just thinking 13 for that.
You gotta remember, time is
other folks, you hear
Yeah,
the sound of thunder crash from above the house, and you can hear it even below in the tunnels. You can hear it down the lab.
Are we smart enough to know it's not raining, Brad?
Yes.
Wow, Dan. Going from 8-inch lizard man over
Hey,
here.
I forgot I had 8 inch.
So tell me why you don't remember how to put on everywhere.
I was stupid for a minute.
Hold on, I think it's a good question. Let's scroll up.
Almost makes you smart, right? You forget your statement.
13.
Okay.
Be hilarious.
Cool. And what does this look like?
It doesn't really look like anything.
Their
It's,
Huron.
it's psychic energy to explode, so it's like you just would sort of see the things
Which one?
I missed
react
that.
from the pain of the.
Totally. Yeah. All their wings kind of crackle up, and then they seem to cringe. Their spines arch, their claws extend, and you realize as they extend their hands, you realize that all of them are holding two blades.
That's such a metal album cover, though. Lightning everywhere.
Knives.
These are
from hell.
That was Ash
thing you can recall is from the song. There are dragons in hell.
Tenacious D, get on it.
And there's a four kind of recoil, and they grab their heads. They spin. And you see their their eyes, they're inky black, reflective, and they spot you. And the one guy was untouched. You see him creep over and swoop into the end of the room.
Alvin! So, and we said it was loud. It's loud when that spell goes off too. All right. So I would hear that, and Alvin was already trying to deal with the darkness in the room. This was like outside, and the guy was coming in a window.
Yeah.
I think Alvin would try and instinctually look for the edge of the darkness so he could see again.
Okay.
So I think he would find his way, like pushing that way out the window. Like when he gets a look at all these guys, I want to cast the Draconic Transformation spell.
Balzar.
I'm not.
I'm
not literally transferring into a drink. It does let me fly and give me a breath.
From?
So the only way.
Because you yelled Alvin. That makes sense.
Black.
You have to exit the room.
Those who were affected have to roll a d6 and subtract that from their attack rolls and ability checks, as well as Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Okay, I'll put that up there. Sorry, so we can
You can put it onto the little
Yeah.
thing there, maybe, so we don't have to hold it.
Come on.
Okay.
I can read
Yeah, that's good. That'll help me. Good. So you're gonna change. Okay, other folks, while you're looking, are you coming back?
I'll grab Brad and fly 150 feet per round.
Okay, so when we hear the boom,
yeah,
go for it.
I was just. So are you saying it's like the chance that Alvin just like has to walk out the door instead of getting out the window because he totally can't see?
It's
what I'm at to the darkness.
If you go out the door, I mean, you'll be out.
One thing I want to pick your brain about is
if
you're
just towards the window.
You're so good. You're like you
We'll have
pull us
to fall
right
out
into
the
a
window.
scene.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna cast this spell that lets me fly when I go out the window. All right,
cool.
And
it's called Draconic Transformation. It lets me fly and gives me a breath weapon. It's a 60-foot cone, so I'm just going boom at these guys. It's a Dex save, DC 19. There's the damage.
What do you think?
6 D8. Alright.
Just say 6.
6 D8. 6 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's roll it now. Ready? It doesn't do anything animation.
Alright, now.
30.
30.
30 force damage.
Force damage?
Yep.
You suck.
Yeah, sorry, that's a spell. This is a 7th level spell that I'm
can't resist that one.
Yeah.
Force damage, you suck.
50 dash and extra dash.
Okay. So the very first thing I want to do when we hear that noise, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, so before we hear the noise, when I saw her eyes open, could I have cast Detect Magic? As
Yeah.
an action, not as like a just like okay, I need to know.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to look at her, want to open their eyes, especially, and see if there's any magic coming from the inside of the body.
Nope.
Fantastic. I am immediately going to be like, don't freak out. Okay. There's no magical stuff inside of this lady. Like, there's no little Tiamats. And this might be the real
This is the real.
I don't know that it. Don't freak out.
Okay,
Don't freak out.
well, I'm slightly not freaking out.
Yeah. Also, that noise. We gotta go, but I don't know if we should go and leave.
So, we gotta go. Is that thing that popped her eyes open, and now this ba-boom happening. No, we don't know what's happening really outside. And that little teleporting thing on the floor, is that doing anything differently? That thing's just creeping me out, right? So whatever. Or are they all linked together, and should we be here to protect whatever might come through that, to come after sweet, real Marguerite?
I know. I was just thinking maybe you should stay here, even though I think we should all be there.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay. I immediately fly up to the ceiling and I burrow straight through the floor of the thing. I'm just gonna right through the floor. Dirt's coming down into the room, and I'm just teleport flying.
Okay, you'll get there in one round. That's cool. As you burst up through the round, you're like, whoa. Yeah. You start to teleport.
Yeah, I pop out into the dragon form the second I'm out.
Super cool. Yeah. Okay, so I already roll initiative.
Can Brad also do something?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Or do you want? Because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, you can do one thing. Because I think Brad.
So he's dragging Brad along.
22.
Okay.
I just got a net 20 initiative. I don't know.
Boy.
Brad would like to cast slow on the rooftop away from Andrew. So centered on.
Okay, so when you get
and he's going to use a sorcerer
frustrating bullshit scenario that is Brad. He's got a weapon for every scenario, and you're just never ready.
Distance, so we're gonna get there in 150 feet. I was figuring cast it.
With this 8 down there.
Whatever happens.
What did Charlie get? Is he?
What do we got? So
It can't either. It's probably not high.
I'm 21 after.
The chat's still going on about Alvin.
But I'm back at lower decks.
25.
You get some.
Should we skip some of this because they're just
we got
the 25.
Yeah, we got to put the tree together or whatever. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations!
That's amazing.
Impossible for me.
I did get 25.
My initiative bonus is a +7.
Did me and you tie for that? I can't remember.
There's something, yeah.
No one ever beats me.
Brad's got some. He dropped out of Bard College, remember?
Yeah.
That means he gets a bonus to his initiative.
Yeah. Material sword and Bolo out.
Good idea.
Yeah, he Thirker shows up, and you're there.
We're there.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bard
so
College,
then
track
I
and
don't-
field.
okay.
That sounds about right.
They have to play their own marching band while running.
Yeah, okay, right. That's pretty fast.
That'd be awesome.
Low.
Like running full tilt, like marching
one-man band.
A running band.
Imagine some guy doing the 4x1
Make a
with
wisdom
fucking
saving
2
The elephant walk song like up to
So
we can actually fast forward past the combat if you want. And then
It's probably-
because resolve like where
We
the story is.
destroy. I think. we
How
destroyed
how far in are we? Like,
Well, I had like a real.
oh yeah, yeah. Let's go.
Towards the end.
He's got a really cool moment towards the end.
Alright.
No, I
It will be
mean, I don't
affected
care we
by
watch it.
things.
I'm just
I will
stating for the audience.
We can skip it a little bit.
Did some
Just jump
darkness like
around a
ninja
little.
cakes.
30, 29 plus 6, 35, 40,
That's damage.
45.
Definitely damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, there we go.
I notice they're slowed, so I slash him in the neck, and that starts going one way, and then I hit him in the body, and it goes the other way, and then I hit his leg.
Slash his back, the black acre.
That'd be cool, like the blood.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's going in
Slow
different directions,
Yeah.
really slow.
And his body just slowly moves apart until it gets out of the spell. And then it falls. If you have any movement, you get another attack, right?
It's hard.
I could bite, but I don't think I'm going to do it yet. What I think I'm going to do is use my...
You're gonna go.
More?
Yeah.
Got it.
No. Oh. No. Not out of your helmet yet. There's still one in the room.
But there's still magical darkness in there.
Yeah. Interior, your turn.
Oh, I can see with blind sight. So can I see him?
anything?
I can't see in there.
I don't think so.
Blind
Can't
sight?
see.
Super
Magical darkness?
I don't think
Blind
In the
sight's
window.
different. It's
In the
like
window.
Blind sight's like kind of like Daredevil.
Yeah.
blind sight. I don't really.
What's the
Talking
blind sight?
semantics, fast forward a
It's
little
not
bit.
dodge action.
That's a hold on.
That's a.
I mean, 22 again.
Yeah, 4 hits.
Alright.
4 hits.
Oh yeah, so like I stood over Marguerite, and when it touched me, I flurried the blows the fuck out of it. That's what happened. Don't touch me.
Everything we did when we were resurrecting.
The elder me.
Oh god, yeah, that's beyond most people.
Yep. So per cup, and then if you hit the button right, you could like do a big wheel kick, and I'm just going to basically crumple it at the torso.
How does that work when you were splayed on top of Snow and Marguerite? Like when it starts coming, you're getting up and like moving right into it, and
So like you would kind of stand up and just
so you're
like
jumping
twist
in
the
a
hip.
standing position.
Yep, and then just
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And
And as you come up with your final roundhouse kick and like right through your chest, you feel your foot kind of sink into its chest, and the force of your just catapult it back into the wall and it comes off your foot.
Ooh.
Alright.
Okay.
Darkness gone?
Darkness is gone. We're out of combat.
Ah! That ended quicker than you thought, huh? No.
It's nice to be able to
Rat
beat
outside.
There's some most powerful people.
And with that, it's 8:30. Let's take a quick break.
Yeah.
Cool. That was all before our first.
Be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about an hour 10 in.
Hey,
To the last. Yeah.
It's too early.
I mean, yeah.
Are we doing on time?
It's like 9:30.
Okay.
We should jump. We're getting back into it, so we'll jump through a little. We do need to make sure people aren't leaving at midnight. Like.
Yeah.
Draconic entities have either been eviscerated or
Eviscerated, Dan.
evaporated.
Dan, you
or whatever.
eviscerated them.
Or just punched into a wall or kicked into the wall, the whole bit. Marguerite wakes up, instinctively grabs Snow. Instantly grabs also because full protect mode. And so what do y'all do?
I get off the bed. Just like,
damn it, cheese. Looks like there were some extra bad guys. I could really use cheese.
We're going for the whole shredded cheese thing. I have no idea.
Just down the hall, turn right, and then turn left.
on the rooftop, where you and you are, and you.
Back on the ground.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're up there.
Okay,
Right.
no,
We're out the
yeah.
window. Right. Okay. Good. I'm just gonna go telepathically. I'm like, guys, back in the place, and I just do a minor illusion, and I show the Marguerite in the tube, eyes open.
Me guarding it.
But did we?
Yeah, and
still
yeah, a
have
little
questions.
paper cut out, Anolo, being like,
Wait, no, we didn't. Still had that one trap.
I'm like,
Also see his paper Mario.
Oh.
We have a woman trapped somewhere?
Yeah,
like
well, he said
Mario.
Yeah.
But
She
then
met
buffed
Zarek.
out.
There's a soul cage in there. I think you asked 2 of the 3 questions.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
do you remember? We did the D&D!
I thought we took that with us.
You do, you have it, but I think it's still. I think she's still in there.
It was like the guy's wife or something. He was trying to save her.
She's fine in there. She's fine in there. She's been in there a
We'll
long
get
time.
to it eventually.
Just another year or so isn't like that much.
We die.
You're not.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, well, I'm keeping
I
this
thought you were in the
keeping this from the
rooftop
conversation because I don't want to like.
Yep.
Freak out.
We know which ones.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I need more people.
But I want to check out what these things are first.
Yes.
You're a dragon.
Yeah, only recently, but yeah, I'll help with it in some sort of check.
Totally recent.
You can make history or Arcana.
You just turned yourself into a dragon raised one. He probably doesn't even know.
Both are the same for me. I'll help you.
I don't have anything for Arcana
What
anymore.
do you mean anything? You have a +5 to your int.
Yeah, but that's only +5. I don't have I had like a +15.
He's a dragon.
I have
He's
+5
super,
for
so he goes to the city one day.
Little stress dragon stuff.
I have been rolling really high.
What are you doing?
Alright.
You're supposed to
Let's
be
do
rolling
improv instead of
Yeah, you want to do individuals? You do a roll.
You both have a.
I'll do
+5.
history because that's
You do history. Okay, I'll do investigation or Arcana. Yeah.
15.
Another nat 20. What the? Let's go with
That
that.
is
No, always roll low. Usually this one.
You got magic tonight, my man. Keep it.
Dragon brain, shut up about it. Keep rolling.
So between the two of you, you discern that these are what is known as an Abishai. They are basically at the command of Tiamat or Asmodeus, if he is so willing. And they serve only one of those two. Other princes of the Nine Hells or powerful devils could command them, but they're usually those commands don't. You never know where the loyalty will be. So, but it usually comes down to one of those two. As you start to unpack and remember more about these creatures, they come in 5 colors. One for each head of Tiamat, and then the ones that you see before you they're black scaled, right? And these serve as the assassins, the kidnappers, the sort of stealthy branch of the Amish. The white ones, and the white ones serve as shock troops. They are like the frontline soldiers.
It's like the
There's the green one is.
The immense ninja.
You guys remember the Vision of Westendorf?
The blue ones
No.
are more of war
Wait, should we pause for this?
Yeah, because there was even one time where Westendorf had a
and
dream.
more of those kind of capabilities, including
there was this white dragon thing that says "not yet." That's the white Abishai.
Oh,
go ahead.
Not yet. Oh my god, I don't remember that at all. What was that? Jesus Christ!
That would have been short. That would have been like probably shortly after the whole Frostfell shenanigans, because Westendorf was reintroduced right around Cliff Knoll area, and that's where he also left us.
It was also the same time when he fought the vampire spawn on the roof.
Right.
Oh, okay. Huh.
magical
Okay.
diplomacy, and the red ones are by far the strongest of the Abishai, and they are usually reserved for leading armies of all kinds of entities. They serve as generals and other militaristic kinds of things.
Oh, I remember what I was hearing.
And the last thing
Perfect.
I remember is that each Abishai used to be immortal, but somehow earned the favor of Tiamat. It was transformed into an Abishai in hell.
Oh, so they're really like.
Hey.
Wow.
It's not good. It's not good. What's up?
Sorry, you already go back.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
DM and I will laugh just to figure out what to do next.
Bill, we ever killed Trent in hell?
Oh no!
I think
they're not all worth that.
Continue to watch out for this kind of stuff. Obviously, they are.
What's the big deal about that? Oh,
we took them out pretty quick. So
people we've
that's not
killed.
too bad. I'm gonna go back to Nolo.
Why don't we all go?
I think that would be great.
Even Marguerite.
Considering our shenanigans, we have
Not maybe in the same room.
But
We're
nearby.
the good guys.
Okay.
well, yeah, like
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it must be deaths.
we haven't fucked up colossally, you know what I mean?
We just, the whole Cliff Knoll thing.
The-
We could argue.
That was pretty bad, but
I grabbed some of the body parts and I
Wasn't
grabbed
all
Brad
of
and we
it.
go back to the door.
I grabbed some body parts and I
As long as
grabbed
you're willing
Brad.
to let me grab you and run off with
Have
you.
you guys pulled anybody out the door yet? Okay.
They're here must learn the secrets before Nolo does to beat him at this.
Wait, are you going? We should
Never.
get together.
We gotta go with already
Now with an
155
ace.
foot.
You might have beat me, yes.
Did you just grab Brad and like, I've got an idea?
what he always does. And he's hanging out with Brad, but it's on point.
I don't even know he's here half the time.
Okay.
Brad is cool with it.
I'll meet you guys there.
Carry Brad like a maiden.
I'll get that.
I'm like,
Be still, my heart.
It would kind of look like that. If it was Andrew carrying you.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
And carrying their gear.
okay. So,
That'd be cute.
yeah, they're fine. When we
I'd ship it.
to kill some.
There's a gate that's
One
open.
more way the third gear has to be.
Right
No.
through the middle of it. I saw the whole well.
Third gear, 34.
Oh no!
Realize folks are not.
They're all coming. They're all coming.
What do you mean they're all coming? Like bad guys are coming?
No. The OddLot. The OddLot. The OddLot's coming.
I don't understand. I'm not in the loop half of the time when you tell me things.
Sorry.
You don't even know
But I felt it. Like, thanks, buddy.
Okay, they're coming though, and then we'll figure this out. Is she gonna move? Is she okay?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
less than enough.
Yeah.
Oh, so does she move? She do anything funky with bad things? Big perception.
You got this.
Yeah, but I need a prayer.
Or history.
Or history.
Yeah.
That would be better.
All right.
Well, then, we're not gonna do any more. So
That's 12.
Sad.
No, you don't remember anything. Oh, you don't remember seeing anything change.
No. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It was like things were falling down from whatever the fake unit was, and then it was sparkly for a bit, and then I'm like, I swear to God, he turned the lights on upstairs. Like the whole star turned black immediately after.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was
Yeah, so
acting like that. No, okay. There should be security set. We'll just wait.
And the rest of you are joining in the laboratory, roughly.
yeah, but I wanted to get. Marguerite says she used to be an adventurer,
Yes.
so I'm gonna ask her, do you have any armor, weapons that you could
Just
protect yourself?
recovering from chest surgery.
I mean,
Is she getting long rest in?
How does that work? I mean, we healed.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's healed.
Is she
But,
able to?
yeah, I mean, she can move, and I mean, she's fine. She's not. If she's older, she's lost the taste for adventure, so to speak. Okay, hold on.
I'm not saying I want her to adventure. I'm just saying, it'd be nice if you had some armor.
Well, when we moved out to the country, we gave all the. I sold my armor to help my children create their spot.
I have an extra set. Oh, leather. If you like it.
Oh! See if I remember how to do this. And she puts on the leather armor.
Move that from my inventory.
Okay.
Is it studded leather?
Other folks?
Are you seriously asking if armor was?
Did you say that we're all meeting?
Yes, we should all go down to the lab.
You bring in Marguerite?
We're gonna keep her. I'll figure out a way to distract her.
Oh, I'll be right with her.
Keep her out, I don't have to. In fact, you should maybe stay out of there now.
Why? It's just not a great place to be.
It's
has
no place to be.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And nothing.
So, as you all make your way back down through the spot,
So we did have
yeah, the entryway is still open, same as last time. Working up down to the lab. At the end of in the laboratory, you see
Depends
Sue
on
and
where you hit.
You know, so
if you hit the microphone dead on.
It's a
Now we
regular
know
spa
what you mean.
area. That's up to you. Otherwise, you know.
Also, if you shoot like this, it's different from this. Like it can get.
All the distance on everything.
Yeah, I'd be hanging out with that too. I'd really like to know what's going on, but fine.
And I'm gonna position myself in front of her, like, so if anything comes in towards her, it's gotta go for me.
Okay.
Deal.
You got it. Sounds good. And so the rest of you meet up in the laboratory. And the one in the center, the fully more fully formed marguerite that had their eye open, still the same. And then the sort of semicircle, they come out in pairs, right? So the next two, they're one eye is open each.
Oh, okay. Do they like not what I expected? Opposite eyes?
Yeah, they're opposite eyes. So the one on the right, the right eye is open, and then the one on the left eye is open.
Okay, so that's new.
Okay, look. I've been down here a bit, and what gives me the willies to speak is that little demonic thing on the floor. I don't know what it does. Somebody who maybe... Didn't you say it could either be a communication device or some kind of a summoning thing?
I could have said that. That sounds like something I'd say.
I'm sorry. I was honestly my bad.
That sounds in character
So
for me.
anyway, that definitely gives me the heebie-jeebies. Does anybody know anything about it? And then there's this very nice looking marguerite. The middle one. Doesn't have the
Just pointing out that she's very nice looking. That's
Well,
very
it's inserting. I mean, why is she in this fluid jar?
I'm gonna start going through all of the stuff, the papers and the notes and things like that, and try to understand what these things are a little better.
Yeah. In order to get a full understanding, you're gonna have to dedicate like hours to this because there's notes everywhere, and you really have to focus and decipher all of it because there's 9 different notebooks, each with different stuff going on, and even in a cursory glance, you realize that they're connected in a way, but fully understanding the madman's connections is going to take some time.
Okay. I am going to get help.
Okay. Andrew?
From various spellcasters.
I'm going to walk up to the fully formed one and just look at it. What do you want?
No reaction.
That's a good roll.
Insight? Is it... is she able to react? Does she feel like she's unable to react? Or is she holding a poker face?
Insight, yeah.
$22.
You're getting a sense that there is potential for communication or reaction. Even when you did say something like, what do you want? While there was no visible reaction, there was like a kind of a micro reaction, like kind of like a very, very, very faint, kind of squinting of the eye, just a tightening there. So you know that there's vitality there, but it's uncertain if it's magical prison or it's just like the body waking up.
What I was testing for was sort of if she's just being like the eyes for something. With all the other eyes opening up, kind of made me think, maybe we're being observed by Asmodeus or Tiamat.
Oh, okay. You don't know.
No, I was just trying to provoke. I was trying. What do you want? What do you think? Other than our stick, what do you want?
Should I reach out telepathically? Try to talk to her telepathically?
I don't remember any of this, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm clearly paying attention. There.
Yeah. You understand me?
You feel like your message has gone through. Whatever is there is not responding.
Keep looking at the books.
What do you do? You probe a mind?
No.
If Pat was there, he'd be like, oh, like, read one of my poems.
Now we don't want to throw up.
We don't want to throw up.
All right. Listen.
That's poetry. It's
We have a
cool.
thing here. Looking at us.
I did like that.
I'll think she can't hear us. She's got a lot of tools around her. Second question I had is those creepy things
There have
starting to
been
open
some.
their eyes on each side of them. Is it any of the other ones opening their eyes or moving appendages or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty tricky.
The bubbles are increasing.
I'm gonna
the bubble like noticeably increased since everyone has been back in the room? Like everybody would notice the bubble thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't remember what goes down.
We should do something, but I don't know
I
what
can't
it
remember
is.
how this ends.
Do I
Me
see
neither.
anything- As I'm looking at these notes, right?
You have the
Some
best
kind of-
memory.
any kind of-
Yeah.
Grr. It's not fair.
Make a
It's
note.
not fair. That's why I keep them.
I think we figure out
Maybe
enough
we should
and then
snow.
Investigation.
I think at this point.
Something fucked up happens.
How's it
Like,
going
they
in
start
there?
talking to us, I'm pretty sure.
Ugly.
Then we start smashing.
No, everything's fine in here, Snow. Why? Just need you to hang out there right now. We're just busy doing a little.
Look, we need another
something
here. Yeah,
Okay. As you are pawing through some of the notebooks, you grab one that is in the center, like near the more formed Marguerite.
Yeah.
And you're flipping through some of the very close, near the ending notes and rambles and stuff. And you get you see this one line, or it's a few lines. It's like success. The wires are keeping them at bay. As long as she doesn't know that she is the source, things are going to be fine.
Oh.
I immediately pick up that spot and I'm like, I give it to Snow and I'm like,
How many clones are there?
9.
How many heads of team men are there? So if Snow didn't go in the room, before he left the room, he would definitely have called somebody to take his place.
Okay.
Snow is making sure she is not left alone.
No one's paid that bill.
You know I love
I feel like that was the moment where, like,
I know.
like someone's gonna take my
It worries
place.
him, but also.
I did too.
Just hear the pounding.
Oh, let's take that place. Take that place, Snow.
I stood up and I chested up.
I am.
He was very excited.
It'll be really awkward when I bring
This
back her
seems to
husband.
be.
For him, maybe.
Wow.
I don't. But that's Gavin, right?
It's gotta be. I mean, it's
She
all the crazy things with Bread last Imperial Night.
Don't want to do what Gavin does.
Excuse
Should
me.
we not have them at bay? Should we bring?
And you look for this liquor.
Okay.
Zero.
Did I just not know it was Infernal script last time?
I'm not sure if you were kind of moving if you looked too quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a lot of things you were focused on.
I might actually be able to read that. One second.
Also, there's some things when I was
Yeah,
things that I remembered as a person.
Okay.
So Snow would remember these as well.
Okay.
Yes, no?
Yeah, sure.
Is there?
So you look at the inscription or the infernal script there, and as you decipher it, it basically is two things. One, it's obviously it's a power source of arcane energy. So that's highly unusual to have a runic symbol be a sort of magical source energy outside of like a gem or nature or something like some kind of other thing. So whatever he's drawing power from that. How he accomplished that is remain to be seen. We don't know. And the other thing this thing does, it does provide with a certain command word a pocket dimension.
Oh.
Do you know that command word?
Probably not. Like, I don't think he.
Nope.
Yeah, we didn't see anything like that in his journal. Or, oh God. Does anybody have dispelled magic?
Yeah.
You do?
I think so. Take notes.
I want to hear about what Snow's doing.
Yeah.
Here.
When you described the tanks before.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mention them being in that, like, in those
Did
cases.
I was gonna say, did anybody mention Melvin Feldor?
You two have it, yeah.
No, but we have
We don't know what's happening with that yet.
Yeah.
But the tanks design themselves do remind me of something we saw.
Yes. You remember none of the gems, but the vague design.
The silver stones. When we saved the guy, the dwarf's son, from the machine where he was unconscious in there, and the machine was just working on its own.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Yeah, you are.
So the evil plans are coming together.
Fluid and see if it is
All those
similar.
half-finished quest lines are gonna
Trying
bite
to
you in
remember.
the ass, OddLot.
Investigation? Yeah.
Alright, help.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can't get my throat to behave. Yeah, for inhaling coffee. Don't do it, kids.
24.
Yes.
Breed coffee.
There,
Don't breed.
Right.
a couple of things. It bears a remarkable
sick.
resemblance to the same fluid you saw in
He's munching your hand over there.
outside the
Holy
Sphinxes.
chunk.
Yeah.
They're hammering away at the wall. They've been through. However, it seems
Belly
of
button.
higher quality.
The scar.
Whether
He has a scar all
it's
the way
more
up his stomach.
translucent, but you also get a sense it's a bit more.
He almost died before he was one.
Yeah, previous vessel fluid.
His own body decided to be.
was one of the words.
What a chat though, he's still here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna relay that.
He was laying like that in the cage at the vet.
We needed to
Do you know how cats freak out when they're not at home? Not him. They like took video because they were like, "Oh my god, your cat's crazy. We love him."
Distracted the spot attached.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Are there any attachments to them outside of these two?
Not to see.
Chill.
It's just the body and the hideous aberrations to it.
Make
I think maybe we should get her out of
a
there.
pie from scratch.
And as you get closer, and you're examining it, the one in the center, your eyes look down towards you.
Yes, down towards
Ooh. Can I make an insight check
Sure.
for that?
you.
This is my real mom.
Yeah, that's.
She's my mom.
Not the mama!
I would love that.
Oh no! Did he? Oh.
I just jumped
You just
past
got me. He got me this close, like right there.
Oh, no, sorry.
I'm used to it. Just surprised me.
Aw, Sagan. Don't mind
Yeah,
people.
believes you.
That's Fritz's
Did you
job.
actually get a 1?
Only
On
on
the
the
second,
on the
on the
month.
second roll.
You're good.
What was the first roll?
A 2.
Okay.
No.
Because if it was going to be a critical failure, I had one thing. If there's other failure, it's going to be something else.
Plus 5, so it's gonna be 7.
10.
No, you're getting nothing. It's just like this vacant mirror of eyes looking down at you, and you're looking up, and it's kind of off-putting just how empty it looks.
We definitely have to keep her out of here.
Do we open this up?
Can we?
It's just about time.
Boxar's into
I
it.
mean, if we undo this, will it kill her?
The door that Brad and Third here are at, how far away is it from where these guys are?
No.
Just,
It's not terribly far.
no,
Meanwhile,
not within a year.
at the door.
No, not
right?
during this.
But like, okay.
But,
But
yeah,
we could get there fairly quickly if we were.
yeah,
Sure. All right.
60 feet.
Is
Nice.
there
about 150 or so.
Is there any obvious, like, kind of markings where the pocket dimensions, like, entrances, from what I'm reading?
No.
Open ticket is please let Tyrael get sucked into a pocket dimension in this game as well.
Oh my god!
That would be such my fucking luck though. It happened in the drunken campaign. I got sucked into a jar. Third fucking session in.
It's like I'm a dust bunny.
What?
Just keep finding magical vacuum cleaners.
We look around for a place to like open this tube. Like some sort of like disconnect
If
to
you
like
want,
pop it open.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you
had to
don't
be a dust devil.
Oh my god.
Okay. There's no danger. So as you're glass canister with these tubes, right? Up the top, underneath the gem, you see that there is like a thin line or like a hatch. So, but the gem is on top of the hatch, kind of keeping it there. And the tubes go around. Either some connect to the gem, or some connect to the tube themselves.
I'll have flown up there and I'll be like, there's a hatch up here. Should we open it?
One moment. I'm gonna quickly sprint down the hall. Be like, Arnolo,
Oh.
keep her safe. And whatever you do, she's not here.
Why not? What's down there? I see lights and.
Believe me,
I should know.
It's nothing you need to see.
Yeah, well, listen. I've got a lot of things in, you're a former adventurer. Yeah?
Yeah, I can handle a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but no, me too. I mean, we do it all the time.
Do it all the time.
A whole adventure pack.
While
of
he's
things
doing
that, like,
this-
knickknacks. Maybe you can tell me if you're like, yeah, maybe you can tell me
While
if,
he's doing all that,
anything
I'm
you
going
do.
to start molding earth to make it so she can't really.
Oh yeah, the view.
Nothing to say here.
Like, what?
Okay.
The Looney Tunes like quick break like
What's the big deal? Is that really the appropriate question for right now? It seems like there's some weird, heavy stuff going on.
Well, there is. But listen, I've been in many situations in which heavy things have happened, and my presence really is like, it's probably better if I'm playing cards, you know what I'm saying?
It's not wrong.
No.
I live by that.
Just see a volcano going up.
It's one adventure to another. Sometimes you just gotta play a hand of cards.
Please be that way.
Or one.
Oh,
Bugging
we
already
do.
tonight?
I'm on.
Yeah.
We have an inspiration.
We do have an
I'm
inspiration.
gonna take them.
Yeah, let's do it.
Keep her out of danger's way.
Alright.
Wait, does guidance touch?
Yeah.
I don't need it. I got the golden dice.
Are you serious? Am I on the corner?
Because I got a 1 and then
Not
2.
two.
15.
Okay. It's like, okay.
Alvin's dying.
Whatever it is, I mean, you saved our town. You're very capable. I'm not gonna play cards right now, but I don't.
Dragon Ante.
I wasn't much for Triple Dragon Ante. I was much more of like rummy.
Me?
Extra roaster.
I'm just gonna sit down because obviously I'm not wanted down there.
Oh no, me either. No,
If we must.
Alright.
Okay.
I could wrap my arms around you.
Yeah.
I would have Odin sprinted back and.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch to YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, at the
I don't
door.
remember any of this.
I pull out a foot and I match it against the footprint.
It is the same footprint.
Do it.
That's why I grabbed all those body parts.
They're here, the great detective.
You were also a little peckish.
You put the foot down, you're like,
That's the most barbaric.
it's totally.
I think it matches. By himself.
Yeah, it matches.
Brad's got a spice pipe, but
How you doing that point on investigation?
What else?
Lizard law.
So
Lizard.
we go to the door.
Mm.
I bet you this only opens for like demons things, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I remembered you were like pretending to be a zombie once.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So dumb.
Why did they
I
let
work
both of
this
us
guy's
go?
Because you
I
know
was
it's something you were doing.
thinking I just grabbed you and this kind of thing, and we put the dead hands like where our hands
For all we
are.
knew, you were just adding Brad to the snack pile. Well, we weren't about to start the burger. Let's
Look at my face!
It's a short session. I need to make sure everybody understood.
This was the bromance.
What a perfect I'm starting to like you a little.
So, Brad will just cast disguise self on himself.
How do you do disguise? I don't even know.
You just roll.
Make a performance check.
Yeah.
Minus one. Yeah.
Yeah, we got proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you have disguise kits.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Ned used to do with all the mustaches.
That's what all the mustaches
We
were.
got mustaches still. It won't.
Sweet.
Whoa, no.
Mustaches.
What's a tomato?
That's 6. That's only like a 12. I'm not mugging. Screw up.
That's funny. Yeah. On a disguise check. Let's blow the reroll.
Which is
all my good rolls.
Yeah. I told you.
I thought that with a -1, I'm like, there's no way. I'm just gonna roll anyway.
You're scary. Brad is scared right now.
Yeah.
Brad doesn't feel safe.
So, one hand for me, and one hand for you, and I give you a separate hand.
Brad will cast disguise self on himself.
Okay.
And
Alright.
also
Yeah, we're gonna-
like one of those things that's like hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do next?
We're gonna put the hands, like
The
on the
actual
door.
decapitated body parts of these draconic things.
Now,
I'm trying to touch the door with them and see
Here
what
does
they
not
thought.
speak Infernal. Do you speak Infernal?
You might look at your list.
Let me
You want to look at your list?
I'm not even surprised.
Yeah.
I can try giant or like primordial.
I think we just like mumble.
Do,
Or,
like, I'll do the primordial.
yeah.
There is a black, like almost neon black kind of outline with on the outside of the door, and then the sigil of Magnetel door comes out in like a sort of hologram kind of thing in this kind of spectral blue black, like weird swirly ocean color, and it pauses for both of you for a second, then it recedes and the door disappears.
Calvin's like, are you kidding me? These idiots.
Justified is like,
Yeah.
Like,
When I saw those feet in slow motion, it's just like it's like.
It's just like wait a minute.
Face desk over there.
Probably an iron.
Yeah.
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 let's go tell everybody. Where did they say they were
We're
gonna
about to
go?
kill two party members.
Okay, we're getting people. Behind the door, the room opens up into another like kind of semicircle, very exquisitely carved, impossibly long tunnel.
Whoa.
And from the doorway, off into the darkness, going way beyond anything you can see, is one set of rail tracks.
We need to find minecart and get everybody. Let's go.
Are you serious? She's railroading us.
That definitely deserved
All right, let's
it.
go tell Noah that we figured this out, but he couldn't do it.
So there was this one time there was this really cool lady named Solana Nightshade. Right before we met her.
So bringing her up.
And all of this other witches around. They were like, oh my god, oh my god. And I'm like, oh. And let me tell you,
Hey, around the corner. You want to sneak up on Nolo?
Single one of them will be able to is that awesome that never tails. Tail. And it's nice. Nice.
29.
This is going well. Well, I was it probably went, I was maybe like 7, 10 feet. I'll tell you what, I took no damage. And I came over and I think I was just like, and they're all like,
Have a shoulder for me,
oh.
It's third character
Oh.
Brad. But no.
But
Oh, but they're
we look like.
but they're disguised as the
But you hear Brad. That's right.
Sup, bro?
Yeah, you see these demons? Sup, bro?
Yeah, make it roll attack.
Which one? I guess Brad tapped you, so I'm guessing Brad.
You
at me, and you're close. Wait a second.
I'm not 20 still.
At first glance, is it super obvious that that is a meat machine, and he is you use magic, okay? I'm punching you. Because if you look like a sloppy one with bones and and you look majestically perfect with a 20, you're gonna hit him.
This is how Brad died.
Okay.
Oh, it was super scuffed.
That would have
10
been
plus
hilarious though. He just raffles my like
Solid with 0.
one shot.
21.
First hit, Brad.
Yeah.
Brad will react with shield, which means he has to roll a lot of that. We're good.
No.
You didn't hit.
You like hit invisible like.
It's a shield.
And you just start hearing me laugh. Brad.
You can't hit Brad!
Second attack. Anything gonna help?
Oh
I have 23 armor.
Will not do it.
That's right.
Oh, you'll never guess. We figured out some real cool stuff with these. And he's gonna, you see, and he still looks, but he's got an extra severed limb.
And I'm like,
Don't eat that.
open margarita.
Brad spent too much time with her here in the tunnels.
Somehow you're all very effective. I don't understand.
It's quite simple. I honestly don't know who you guys are. They had me one of the
guys. This is how Mom meets Snow's friends.
Like,
Oh yeah, man. Oh, look,
I
look.
thought you could tell.
No, I totally.
Talking
That's
to you.
so I didn't hit you. Really at all. So anyway, Margaret, just 1 second, if you would. Hey guys.
Yeah. You found like a secret door.
What?
Yeah.
And we opened it.
It leads to
Okay. Whoa.
tracks.
You guys opened it.
With our incredible radical intelligence.
No.
Radical intelligence.
Yeah. Okay. Like I'm now 1,000% vested in that, right? Like.
It was the most excellent.
The brigade outside door.
What did you say?
The idiot brigade outside
Meanwhile,
the
we're only furiously poring over books right now.
Yeah, we're all doing science.
Science!
We're just like
Idiot brigade!
the door open.
Whoa.
Alvin gets out some red
Son
string.
had to make cartoons for the dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. That made me take.
It's familiar. And you just put one of these hands on it and it opens.
He said stuff too.
I forgot.
I mean, I know it's
Yeah. Put cartoons out.
So what I'm thinking, we should probably make a decision right now. Should we tell the rest of them? Yeah. No, that's true.
Charlie is dying. I just saw him like gasping for breath.
Pretty sure Ulysses. Yeah.
About using a hand on any of that stuff down there?
Just sandwiched between two of the idiots.
Actually been anywhere
You're
we
good from
talked
both
about
sides.
that.
Just
Furthest off it.
Oh, you mean they wouldn't even let you in?
What do you mean it wouldn't let me in?
We're in there yet.
The triangle of idiots.
Whoever sits in that spot is doomed.
You mean Meg? Wait, where?
The dead brain triangle.
No, the Bermuda triangle.
Oh,
Bro.
Every time he uses his powers for good.
Bermuda triangle.
Let's come back to Mike.
Oh, it'll take the airship down. The Bermuda triangle.
Make a perception check.
Oh, back to serious work.
Oh, very serious.
Even
Yeah.
As you notice, as the bubbles start to get, well, they're also getting a little bit larger. but that's all you're really noticing right now. It's hard to figure out why that's happening.
Well,
burn on
the power source of
We have to
Marguerite,
process
she was
everything too,
feeding
you
the
know.
fluid in. So if there's no fluid going in, then maybe there's.
Are they draining? Does the top of the level look different?
It looks like there's less fluid in each tank now.
But how is Marguerite? That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's even. What's this like being there?
Because of the TMA in her?
Yeah.
Creating that fluid or something?
Maybe.
Oh, you dirty bastard.
So that could still be the real margarita.
Yeah.
This could still be.
But these are holding something back.
But the book says
What's the other?
No,
that's
because I love the other.
We have no so
Poor Nolo.
You, when you were just Tabaxlan, you made a pocket dimension before. And you used that as a cell for that necromancer's head.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we do have that guy.
There's another
I have
margarita.
no access to it.
Yeah. You've absorbed it. Your belonging.
I mean, it's,
Yep.
Oh,
I can't get at it.
Thurkir just strolls right in. Gets attacked.
It's third here. You could tell because my tongue could do this.
Jeez. Oh, that's oh yeah, I guess so.
I don't think that's entirely convincing. They could probably do that too.
But why would they know that Thurkir can do that?
Yeah.
Probably the point.
Ever think about that? Huh?
Thurkir, this isn't the time. Can you teach me how to
Oh God.
Third here would solve all of our problems. I have this magic hand thing. I just put it on stuff and it works.
Learn on stuff.
Oh my god.
Do it.
Don't think you should be touching anything with that if it just makes it work, man.
Third here touched the door and it didn't work.
Oh, are you
And then he used the magic hand on the door and it worked.
Well, we don't know how to open this pocket dimension here.
Because you don't have a magic hand.
It's so simple. It's because you don't have.
Obvious.
I just explained this. Are you stupid?
Alright, so the hand's probably not gonna work.
Just slap it a bit.
Print and like something else and stuff, you know, sometimes you can other ways.
2 key authentication.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. What do you want? It's your family, so
We should keep pouring through this. Find out if we can find out what is in that pocket dimension. For all we know, it's more of those things he's dressed as. Or worse.
alright. We're gonna keep researching.
Everybody keep
If Nolo was here,
big investigation checks.
where's Marguerite?
No. I'm thinking.
Nano's not there. He's just.
I have not.
You're not gonna stay. Yeah, you
It
wouldn't
makes
want to
no
leave
sense.
Brat along with.
It makes no
some-
sense,
some
yeah.
Sort of
Oh
like,
my god.
You wouldn't want to leave Brad alone with Snow's mother.
No, that's right, Brad.
Hey guys,
He did have that pension.
He likes the he likes the everybody.
Investigation checks.
Brad's not picky.
We're out. See you too.
Yeah, I'm not rolling very good. I got an 8 total too.
Natural 20.
17 over here.
That's
Oh!
what I'm talking about. Pick some mellow robes.
Where is?
Okay, so
25.
next 24.
You're down to
Okay.
22?
No. It's just one of my boxes.
I just rolled it off.
What?
Snow's trying, but you should.
Oh, I just,
Okay.
I still don't remember.
So
Yeah, I don't
as
remember how
you're
it says
folding
either.
the notes, you're all furiously trying
How much
to
time is
decipher, talk,
Is it
put all
almost
stuff
done?
together. And based on your rolls, you were gathering
Another
that
like half hour at most.
Marguerite, that's out.
What's, oh, it's 10:22. Count. We gotta
Used to contain whatever these
get
nine
close to the
things
end
are,
here.
to keep
It's
them
time for everyone to
in a
get
state
home.
of stasis.
Pretty sure it ends up with us torching the.
And
Really?
while
Yeah, I
other
think you're
surgeries or other
Oh,
experiments
he's
were
speeding it
performed
up.
on them. Because as we're gathering, releasing these 9 entities are
everyone's just hearing fast.
they're used unstable material from different people. Not only the human, kobold, dragon. There's mentions of hag, and there's mentions of other magical evil entities that are kind of all rolled into these creations. Even There's one section where it's an elven blood. It's also a bit infused in that. And at the back of one of the notebooks, you see one little note written out like a very graceful Elvish script. Can I read Elvish? You pick it up. Yep, that's 20. Yeah, you pick it up.
Also Elvish.
Okay. And you're fine.
Yeah, I rolled 8.
And it reads, Gavin, enjoy the rubies. Thanks for your patronage. Well, yeah.
Okay, so
the gems above. Seadra.
Oh my
Seadra! Clones!
I was thinking about it before we got to this part. I was like, cloning and hack and tubes and shit.
Fuck!
Fuck has been declared.
Yes. We have over.
We have realized the depths of our mistakes. Over.
Wait, should we kill these things?
Sorry, everybody.
We have facilitated our own demise. We have facilitated our own demise.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
100%.
Yeah, and also with the 20, you also realizing that the bubbles is the mucus decomposing. So it's slowly just draining, and the more bubbles, the less it gets. And once
It's converting into
goes out,
different gas.
these things will be back to life.
All right. Everybody else, I'm gonna nuke this thing.
Was there?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Was there any information on the circle?
No,
No
not
password?
notebooks.
Well, hold on, let's get the notebooks out of here. So
Yeah. And can we remove the thing that has a docket dimension? Is it?
That is inscribed in stone. There's no way to remove that.
Okay. So even if I cook it, it's probably gonna still be. All right.
All right, yeah. We grab as many books as we can.
I mean, back.
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, we grabbed the books.
On the thing,
You
no.
You did. You scratched your back.
I'm gonna breath weapon,
I felt
and then recharge and breath weapon and recharge
Fair enough.
and breath weapon.
The rest of us are outside.
Yeah, it's like
I just realized because Snow went to bed immediately after that with Marguerite and all that. This is the first time he's actually seen soot like this.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like he didn't even notice that you had actually like physically changed because of all the stuff been going on. As soon as you do that breath weapon, you're like, you just changed again.
Okay.
When you all exit out there, you keep Brad as a
Oh, that dragon at me.
whatever you call it.
Abishai.
So,
So after soot slowly vaporizes the inside, all that's left is just kind of melted glass and goo on the floor.
Goo and glass.
Snow doesn't even go to look because they look too close.
it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the one on the best.
I guess there's work with them, but what do we do? Not.
Why that circle? Can we just? You should seal the tunnel. At least that way, if anything comes through, it can't just get out.
Still your mom in it?
No.
With your mom in it?
Bye, Mom.
If anything tries to get in, don't get in.
Here, hold the soul in a jar. We'll be back for you later.
I thought you'd say like he didn't think his mom was his mom.
Oh.
No, hey, you guys come down now.
Well, I was just about to have 3 drinks, so it was good, and I was clearly not.
Are the bodies?
Yeah, they're disintegrated. There's goo on the floor.
Because for us to go into look, sometimes it's a bit funky, so if you have to just look down or at this part of my armor, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Come on, we'll walk in there.
Oh,
I have missed all the annoyances.
all the characters are so beautiful.
A lot of pressure on Josh coming back.
So I'm definitely one with the you know.
Me.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a problem.
If you're ever like, God forbid, like in a coma, I'm just gonna go over to your ear and just be like, oh, and if you have to sit up immediately.
I expect to do it like this.
And then my culture and then off the cliff or whatever.
What about everyone else?
People wake up out of that shit. I have a choice.
Here in the city?
You have to give speeches.
That's right. Dad?
We're gonna resurrect them. Right? We got the jars.
That's what I mean. Do that. Do we have time to do that first?
Are we like 100% sure they're not clones? And if you resurrect a dead clone and the original body's dead too, would you resurrect Like, how do souls work?
How do souls work?
No, it just Gavin has found them very adaptable and very useful for several purposes.
Brad gets very deep, very weirdly.
Sewing jade.
I think so. Well,
So
so.
I think that was them. Okay. Well, what is the time limit on resurrection? 100 years. Okay, it's so we've got time zones over jobs.
Bucko, saving my.
I don't know. Right? Maybe we need to slow down.
She's all I've got left. And I'm all she has left now.
Yeah, this was heavily
So we
modded.
study the books. We resurrect the rest of the guys.
It
We
is
just take everything slow.
bad monk material.
We all put a little something into.
See if things
Oh yeah. But, we need like a really big like a minecart bus. Okay,
Yeah.
Herkier and I like found this totally similar.
On current episode, we can do that.
Okay, so then we
Mine
build a cart. Yeah. While we wait as well. There's a lot of stuff to do.
There was a pretty capable wagon maker in town. I think he lived probably outskirts.
Oh, sweet, did we save his life? Maybe he'll do it for like cheap.
Did we save his life?
Destroy value.
Oh God, yes, man, here. Wizards not in this
Rob a
one.
fucking man.
Wait, can a dragon do it?
No, I don't think Brad has that actually.
Okay, so let's
I wish for a little light to start down.
Oh God, what
Your
a
kingdom's actually
waste
worth
of a-
less than my wagon. I mean,
You could have just wished for a wagon. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Actually, we used 2 seasons in which to resurrect my entire jar family.
My jar family.
For about a week. They're excellent cheesesmiths here.
Sounds like we're just getting
Cheese
having a conversation.
More of a cheesemaker, so.
Just beating the shit out of the
Yeah, we're
cow.
fast forward a little maybe.
2 times.
We won't be able to understand a word.
I'm absolutely picturing more cheeselets now.
Cheese nuts.
They blow it up with the furnace ashes.
Yeah. So as you're all, so you finish sealing off the laboratory. You head back up to the house to sort of reconvene, to talk, to relax again. I'm we're gonna sort of speed through this. You guys basically just rest and recuperate. You finish your long rest. And let's finish this evening with the concert. So,
Oh yeah.
do you all wish to participate or let Andrew do the
Oh,
solo?
Brad is super helpful.
Yep. Yeah, the idea was not just for me to perform, it was for a memorial service or something like that.
I'm gonna keep watch. I am gonna fly around and look for more of these things coming in.
Okay.
That's what I want to
So you're doing the drone
Yeah,
thing?
I've got plus 15 to perception.
Yep. Okay, so, and we can do that. So describe it. How it's going.
Thank you very
Can't
much.
understand a word.
But it's just
Now,
funny.
easy time to write one. But tonight is about healing. Tonight is about remembering.
This is an epic
not
speech
the
he's
evil
giving.
experience of among us and plague our thoughts. There wasn't a lot we could have done differently. So we need to forgive ourselves too, not blame ourselves for the ones who we lost. I will share a few songs tonight, but by no means should you consider this a performance by me.
Flashbacks.
Those who
Church as a
wanna come
child.
We all, yes, the long pauses.
That's what tonight is for. Maybe we should
And
pass
preaching.
out candles.
Look at how we're all involved in
Maybe we can like sing
these
together.
things right up the cover.
Nice songs. Add a couple of theme songs as well as
Yeah.
playing the
Big bowl of good berries that Brad had made for anybody. He'll make an announcement saying, hey, if you're like devastated to like age, just pop one of these and your body won't suffer or
I try to channel that vibe, like the concert for New York.
Yep.
Yeah,
so you're in the town square again, where all the devastation took place, and someone had made a small scaffolding, small stage with 2 sets of stairs. People have lit all their candles, and it's definitely got that kind of vibe of calm but healing through song, through community, through talking, and people after you sing a few songs. And the crowd sings with you, people go up and start to talk about their loved ones. And you see, kids talking about their father. You see a husband talk about his wife, and the people share their stories, and one by one, everyone who needs to spend the night talking does. Yes.
I don't usually use this because it's a plot convenience. So I have that plot, the stone I record into. I'm gonna set that up on the podium so I capture their stories and maybe we can create a memorial out of it later.
Okay.
Ooh.
Very nice.
At some point, Snow probably would have gone up with Marguerite, and they would have done like some hymnals to Sune and whatnot as part of the concert. Kind of a remember Goddess Sune, Goddess Beauty, Love, has been with us all this time. May she be here now and help us through this kind of deal.
Yeah.
Looking through
That
as
sounds
poems.
And Marguerite says,
Hoping I thought well and didn't
looks at the
read
crowd of
one.
people before
I don't
her.
remember.
And some people are looking at her with a serious level of mistrust, and not in the borderline anger, And she says to me, "I know you probably don't believe me or trust me, but I really didn't know what was going on. I mean, I'm as much betrayed by this as all of you are. And I've lived here forever, well, for 20, 30 years with all of you, and I know you, we're neighbors. And I hope that you still see me as a neighbor. And please, look kindly on me in my time of loss."
And she's saying that I'm gonna play a little magic into that.
Bard back up.
Yeah. I guess it'd be inspiration, but
okay.
Also whatever else do to help the situation.
Okay. Yeah. Roll performance check.
I've got something to go along with that too.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Performance. Well, she's, saying her piece. I'm also going to be using one of my abilities. We'll go ahead and finish this up first.
Natural 20.
Close.
Wow.
We are heavy on the
Wow. The plot is
Down,
down.
dude.
Okay, so as your air and music kind of goes to the crowd, you see their faces change, they begin to soften. And they recognize, and they see in her that the essential neighborly quality to make that binds this whole town together. And you allow the crowd to just really relax toward her. Yes, no.
So I'm going to use for the first time.
Tunnel.
Tunnel?
Snow spend 5 sorcery points to exude a draconic presence. Everybody within 60-foot radius makes a save.
Okay.
DC 19.
I don't know. We're working together.
I will dominate you.
Well, everyone's feeling vulnerable.
It's an already effect. So,
Friends guys.
everybody
Yeah, right.
within 60-foot radius. I'm exuding presence of awe.
Sense of awe.
And they are all charmed for a full, I want to say, a minute.
No kidding.
Do I need to make a save?
It is it doesn't distinct between friends.
Yes, everybody's
It's everybody.
Did you say it was?
No, get
What is it?
5. That's right.
You rolled.
What did you say?
I've seen every time.
Oh,
Those fives.
Oh, you know. Wait, no, I have advantage against.
Okay, what's the roll then?
DC
19.
19.
Charisma was.
I'm actually double checking that.
You can be commander
It's
now. Mark.
with causing those around you to become awestruck or frightened. As an action, you spend 5 sorcery points to draw on this power to exude an aura of awe or fear to a distance of 60 feet for 1 minute, or until you lose your concentration. Each hostile creature, well, that wouldn't be hostile in this case, but that starts its turn within this aura makes a wisdom save or be charmed or frightened. They have a wisdom save that's a if they save, they're immune to the effect for 24 hours. So really, it's just kind of he's exuding something to help.
Yes.
With Marguerite's, please.
Good.
Aww.
Nice.
Yes, he is a mama's boy.
No, that's me being. That's my sense of awe.
One more thing. And she looks around and goes, I know And he
Yeah,
looks up
chop
at the
with
statue.
a pun gun for that one.
broken and destroyed. This was our symbol, of our brotherhood, of being kind to each other, of being with each other through all manner of trials and tribulations. I think our next step should be to try to repair this. And I think we need to go talk to the Tritons. Who's with me?
Oh.
And then after that,
Look
we'll
at my
stop there.
face.
Brad, like, color drains from his face. After you said that. He did all, but he's like,
I broke a screen.
You're like right on a high note.
Right.
That's it.
Crazy. Tritons are the dudes with the pitchforks underwater, right?
Those guys, right?
Pitchforks!
You know, I've got one of those.
Underwater.
Pitchforks underwater!
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, for all the
god.
what
You know
the
what?
sea.
Can't be this on third. Way for us behind.
The big part of that big ring was with these people came up with it
On the board.
Harvest the chaos.
Yeah, we had a
Nice much.
yeah, oh yeah, it's like
No, I said it too. I was like, you guys have red threatened it right now. Putting together a conspiracy theory.
I'm not privy yet. What'd you say?
So when we were out in the on
Yeah.
the porch, they were talking about, you know, the phones and I was like, you know, how do you mention some of that? I went through the stones, the fluid, the dwarves that we had encountered in the machines and everything. I reminded them that we did in fact find a mind flayer right at the end of that. So talk to it.
And we just kind of left him alone.
And we had to leave to you know, save fluid that we got out of the machine. So yeah,
it just felt like a lot of things connecting and
Now that tunnel to Magnum from Mountain Pearl.
Yep.
so
Right path right there.
there's now 2 paths. The Tritons to find out what's going on here. Let them tell the door.
And Seattle's involvement.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, involvement. Yeah. Oh, that's Monday. That's Monday. Cyber Monday.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
because this happened ages ago. This was like level 15 or something like that, 14. Somebody, Oberon came to one of you in a dream or a vision or something, and it said, "Seattle's trying to bring back Team."
Yeah.
Anyone remember that?
I don't know.
was that?
It might have been Ned.
Yeah.
That was not.
Oh, Ned, you're level 14?
No.
that was right around the time when they saw that.
Her partings about the coming of the Age of Dragons.
Yup.
Was, oh my god.
Really cool.
Coming in from a long time ago.
Really cool.
Yeah,
That's
so that was
it.
the whole thing with the what was that thing called? The machine, the astrology machine in her thing.
Oh.
Yeah. And she talked with the Age of Dragons coming.
I'm glad I stole your special magic wand.
Which made a reference in
Can we end the
Yep.
stream?
We profoundly fucked up. It's like the Seattle's the magic penny that has gone into the cracks every single time.
Oh, we're gonna.
We did it.
Her age of transcendence.
We did it.
Up next in 14 seconds,
Oh, no.
Hunters, episode 120.
Oh,
Woo!
100.
120.
Yeah, we're every week, baby. We don't miss.
Dang.
We're
Yeah,
the most
yeah.
consistent show on this channel.
Yeah.
We have more hours recorded than.
Wow.
Oh, look at you.
Really?
That's
Yeah, we're still 100 hours behind Etherflux.
Can we,
Oh my god.
can we play number 7 really quick?
Gonna have to Frodo Baggins it?
Yes, we can. Yeah, no.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
It's a 2-minute long clip.
Oh, is it?
It's just a 2-minute long clip.
Tell you what.
Oh, I'm in the mask. This is a long time ago.
Working on? Shopping on?
Oh, I remember.
Looks pretty abandoned.
Those happen.
Yes.
Right.
Mask traveling.
Any doors?
The 3. One I came in.
Okay. Where were you before you came in?
Nasty corridor. Just filled with like everything outside was on fire.
Well, you'll have that apparently with wizards.
There's a long pause.
Listen,
What?
listen, Murray. If you can draw an arrow in maybe the dust or some soot or whatever.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
What direction we going?
exactly.
Right.
And I'm gonna try another door.
Okay.
And you should try another door.
All right.
And I guess we'll just have to Frodo Baggins it.
I like everything
We're gonna have to go through.
Wow, Tucker. Oh my god.
That's
Oh, Clark, thanks we got no inspiration in either one.
Nice to meet you. No, hurt too much. Bye, everybody. A massive subscription has started.
And on that note,
Unstoppable force of Tucker. Thank you
Good night,
everybody for watching.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
yeah, Hunters Wednesday.
Sunday in the vlogs.
Probably
Monday, OddLot?
Troll for Damage on Thursday.
Oh, is that going to be on the OddLot channel?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah,
We're doing it now.
Yeah.
You realize you're going up against Critical Role.
Oh
Yeah. We don't expect anybody to watch.
but it is there.
But it is there, yeah.
Yeah.
You made me choose last week.
All right.
Oh, no.